Broadcast on BC Hornet Sports is brought to you by these great sponsors: B&N Trucking, Cass Communications, Larry Dunn Accounting, Farmers National Bank of Griggsville and Mount Sterling, your Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA, Sarah Culbertson Memorial Hospital, Ray Insurance, Mount Sterling Savings Center, All About Dance and More, the Brown County State Bank, the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling, KLC Inc., Henry Automotive, Double K Firearms, Yingling and Nissen Insurance Agency, the Hendricker Funeral Home, Dot Transportation and Dot Foods, your McKay Napa Auto Parts Store, Cassing Lumber Company, St. Mary's School, El Grady Realty, Heather's Tumble and Tap, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, Rustic Gardens. Thank you to our sponsors and to our listeners for listening and watching the Brown County Hornets on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. As we've got Brown County football for you tonight. Brown County against my alma mater, Triopia tonight. I can tell you, I bleed green. There is no blue in my blood any longer. And so Triopia here in their blue pants, white shirts. And I was critiquing the color of blue. My mama would have a problem because that looks more like baby blue than Columbia blue on that Triopia team. And Brown County in their red shirts and white pants. You're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling. Give them a call, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com. What was that? Green for Brown County. Green. But Scranton's is our sponsor for our pregame. And tonight with me, Steve Beheimer, Lisa Surratt, myself. And we've got the broadcast for you this evening. High school football, lovely evening for football, and ought to be a fantastic contest with this game, and Steve and I will talk about this more. With this game, throw records out the door. It makes no difference what the record is coming in because we've been around too long. The person that shouldn't have won the ball game wins the ball game sometimes, and I was here for a Triopia, let's see. And I'll have to get Steve on. We'll reminisce with that a little bit. But you're listening to the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, and we'll be back after these messages.
Fall approaches. Summer vacations are coming to an end. As kids and parents prepare for another school year, our nation prepares for the future. In these changing times, the only certainty we have is our need for fast and reliable internet service. With Cascom, your worries are over. Our locally serviced high-speed internet means you get quality, immediate service, as well as the speed you need for work, school, and home. Call Cascom today at 1-800-252-1799.
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money.
Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
Are you looking to start a career or just looking for a change? B&N Trucking offers many different driving options, ranging from home every night to home on the weekends. Apply online at bnntrucking.net or call us at 217-289-3555 to see what fits your needs. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
When you are ready to move to a new home or refinance the one you are in, Farmers State Bank and Trust Company in Mount Sterling will make sure the process moves along smoothly. With competitive rates, superior service, and great solutions that fit your lifestyle and budget. Call us today and get everything you need to get moving. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or...
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer back with you. Lisa Surratt on the controls for commercials and the video. But we're glad that you're on board with us tonight on BC Hornet Sports as we've got Brown County High School football for you. And it'll be Brown County home and for the host or the incoming Triopia Trojans. And so we're in the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show brought to you by the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling in Mount Sterling. You can give them a call at 217-773-2626 or on the web at comfortman.com. Steve, I said this earlier, but we were going to talk. I wanted to talk with you about this. Triopia comes in at 1-1. Brown County comes in at 2-0, but you can just throw the records out the door in this ball game.
Yeah, you sure can.
And I was trying to remember when I first came over here and my blood was still a little bit blue. I remember, was it Triopia that won in a corner of the end zone shot at the very end of the ball game? And I was trying to remember, I think.
How long ago was that now?
I think back in the Ace Hendricks days and in that time frame. But it's always a great football game. And I grew up with the Triopia route game. And you could throw records out the door. So for us, you can throw the records out the door for the Triopia game. You can throw the records out the door for the Central game. It makes no difference what your record is when you come in here.
No, it's no doubt that the quality of the team we're playing tonight is superior to what we've been playing. So they got a real strong defense. They haven't given up many scores, so that makes them good.
It does, and. They always come in tough. I mean, change in coach. Adam Brockhouse is in his second year at Triopia, and he was at West Central for a couple of years before that. Adam is a Triopia grad. In fact, grandson of one of my friends growing up, and actually one of my friends is his father, Rex Brockhouse. And so he came back to Triopia, came home, became head coach, and Rich Thompson is still on the staff. He's an assistant coach. It's kind of like you can't get Rich away from the game, but he's there to help.
You just don't want the responsibility anymore, maybe, huh?
That's it. And I know he's in the last year or two, he's taken over being the head basketball coach after being the assistant coach. So he's kind of changed roles there a little bit. But
I think last year, my first time I helped you was over at Triopia.
Yeah.
We were 8-0 game. That was a really nail biter there.
It was. And Triopia brings in, let's talk about that a little bit. They bring in some veteran leadership on this team. As you look at we're looking at the starting lineup, you got 2 juniors and 1 sophomore and 8 seniors in that starting lineup.
Yeah.
And
senior laden, aren't they?
Yeah.
We are too. But.
We are too. And it should be a great football game. Tell you what, we're going to take a break here with the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show, and then we'll come back and we'll do our keys to the game, brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency after these messages.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for an organization that changes lives both physically and emotionally? The Mount Sterling Community Center YMCA can help. Busy parents love the variety of activities for the whole family and our on-site childcare. We offer scholarship assistance and great options to fit any budget. Kickstart your new healthy routine with our group classes like yoga and Zumba. As a nonprofit organization, we pride ourselves on making a positive impact, not only in individuals, but also our community. We hope you'll join us at the Mount Sterling YMCA. Your future self will thank you.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patients. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer, so I'm trying to choke down the rest of my pork chop. I didn't time that very well, Steve.
No, it worked out, though, I guess. So
come out tonight. Great night to sit in the stands, watch a football game, walk the sidelines, get a pork chop or two.
Yeah. Did they do that last week, the pork chops?
Yeah, I just missed them last week.
Okay. In fact, I didn't think they was doing it yet, so I ate before I came. I wish I had them now.
But great opportunity to help a class out or a sport out that's down there doing it tonight. But let's talk about the keys to the game for the Brown County Hornets, brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency, 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Call them at 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. Steve, the keys for us to victory are penalties, number one. Can't have those penalties. Got to take care of the football. And for us, it's controlling the line of scrimmage. Now, last week, offensively and defensively, we controlled the line. That was the difference in that ball game.
Yeah, yep, that's correct. Now, Triopia is a running team. They run lots and lots, so they hardly ever pass. So we're going to have to control them guys on the line, just like you said.
So they'll do a control pass because of the guy that we need to watch for in tonight's ball game is Ryan Snow. Ryan Snow is the guy that we need to watch in that department. We'll get to the starting lineups, but that's the keys to the game, brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency. They're pretty basic needs in football. Penalties, take care of the football, no fumbles, no interceptions, control the line of scrimmage. You do those three things, you're going to win a football game.
You know, Triopia last year when we played them, they tried a couple of passes that didn't work out very well for them. So we had a couple of interceptions last year. I think they had a fumble last year.
Yeah, Colby Ward had interception. Beheimer had a interception last year, 2 interceptions. Okay, Grandpa knows what little Beheimer is doing. But, yeah, and the thing about it is you got to watch our secondary. Our secondary has a nose for the football. They watch that film. They know the tendencies, and you better put it on the money. And even if you do, sometimes they're going to step in front of them and take it. And with either one of those people, if they pick the ball off, it's a pick six.
Yeah.
And so we'll come back with the starting lineups to get you all going here with the broadcast. You're listening to BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
A Rustic Garden ships home and garden accents coast to coast, right from its location in Mount Sterling. The folks there customize each sail by painting unique and vintage colors to match the look of the home or flower garden. They also do wrought iron fencing. How long does that last? 100 years? 200 years? Who knows how long wrought iron fencing will last? Shop www.arusticgarden.com and get it shipped directly to your front door.
Thinking about replacing a furnace or building a home? Confused by the options? Contact the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling about GeoComfort geothermal systems. Harness the energy stored in the earth to provide your heating and cooling. Geothermal is extremely efficient, safe, and environmentally friendly. It could save you up to 70% on your heating and cooling bills. Call the Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling at 217-773-2626 to discover the best option for your home.
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer, Lisa Surratt back with you on the broadcast tonight on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. Let's take a look at the Dot Transportation starting lineups. If you're looking for a full or a part-time driving job, maybe one with a flexible schedule that'll meet your needs, give the Dot Transportation hiring team a call today at 217-773-9463. That's 217-773-9463. And I want to say hello to the Dot drivers out there that drive on Friday, man, keep up with Hornet football. I know some of them have pulled their trucks over to the side, Steve. They've got us on YouTube, and they're watching it.
Yeah.
And we're glad that they have that opportunity. We know that we have people listening from all over. And so what we'd like for you to do, text my cell phone, and it's 217-740-9234. That's 217-740-9234, and we'll take a break for the Star Spangled Banner.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn Grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer, Lisa Surratt back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more, as we are in the Scranton Heating and Cooling pregame show and we were about ready to do the DOT Transportation starting lineups for tonight's broadcast. Well, let's look at the visiting Triopia Trojans. They will receive as Brown County won the toss and deferred to the second half. Jake Mueller, a junior, will be their starting quarterback. At tailback will be Cordell Walker, a senior. At wingback, Braden Booth, a senior. And the fullback will be Caden Moore, a senior. All three out of those four guys, Steve, we saw last year.
Yeah, we did.
And then at your end position will be Sam Sullivan at the left end. Left tackle will be KJ Beck. Aiden Netherly will be your left guard. Your center is Isaac Struby. Your right guard is Ty Malcolmson. The right tackle is Lance Bogner, and the right end is Ryan Snow, somebody that we saw a lot of last year, and they try to throw the ball to him if they're going to throw. Defensively, they're going to play, I call it a 5-3 defense. They've got it set up as a 3-5, but the outside linebackers are actually ends. Aiden Netherly at a defensive tackle. Your nose guard is Sam Sullivan. Lance Bogner is your defensive tackle. Outside linebackers are Caden Moore and Evan Bell. Inside linebackers are Ty Malcolmson and Evan Murphy. Isaac Struby is your middle linebacker. Your corners are Jake Mueller, Braden Booth, and your safety is Cordell Walker. For the Brown County Hornets, their starting lineup looks something like this. Or it does look like this, I should say. It'll be Tate Fullerton, it's a quarterback position. Brody Woodward, your wingback. Cole Beheimer at wingback. Fullback, Colby Ward. Left end will be Ethan Laney. Left tackle, Trevin Volk. Left guard, Mason Henry. Your center will be Carter Moss. Right guard will be Jake Lanning. Marcus Perry making his debut tonight at right tackle, and Gabe Blakely at your right end. Our defense looks a little like this. At your defensive line position, the 5-down lineman will be Gabe Blakely, Jake Lanning, Mason Henry, Ethan Laney, and Marcus Perry. And those guys did a great job last week, Steve.
They did, yes.
Linebackers, Trevin Volk, Gavin Montgomery. Defensive backs, Brody Woodward, Colby Ward, Cole Beheimer, and Tate Fullerton.
The good thing here is we're back to pretty well full strength now. So
yeah, everybody's getting back. We were talking to Polly Craven, the principal, and she said we started the year out rough as far as COVID was in the school, and it's lessening down here in the school, and we like to hear that news that our kids are safe and things are going on there. We're ready for some exciting football tonight. Brown County versus Triopia. It doesn't get any better than that as far as the broadcast is concerned. It'll be a great football game played by great players tonight, and we're excited about being here. The fight song for Brown County being played, officials are on the field, and we're just seconds away. Steve, any last thoughts before we get started with this contest on your thoughts for the night?
Yeah, I think we need to play pretty tough here because we're going to have a tough opponent. We, like you said, need to control the line. But I think we need to open it up a little bit once in a while.
Yeah, I agree with that. As long as we don't get too far away from the basics.
Right.
And we're a double wing team, single wing, wishbone team. And that now throws the ball a little bit more. And I think our advantage is that we are a running team. And the success we've had in the last few weeks has been that back coming out of the backfield and linebackers not being able to pick them up.
Right.
And I think that's why you see the defense being played tonight that Triopia's going to play. I believe they don't think they can control the defensive line of scrimmage. And then they need linebackers for coverage.
We've got some speed, too.
Absolutely. Back deep for Triopia will be Braden Booth. And also back there will be Cordell Walker. Booth and Walker, that was a tandem from last year. Brown County is getting ready to come onto the sidelines. They're looking for a proper football out there. Look for the one that Tate personally put the air in.
That's a good one.
We'll have some deflation gate going on
Yeah,
here.
Tom Brady special, huh?
Yeah. I wonder if they checked the football last night. I was in a quandary there. I never want to see Dallas win, but I'm not a big Tom Brady fan either.
No, I'm not either. He's won too many times.
And so, I mean, he's a good quarterback.
Well, and he's respectful too. I mean, he's not a know-it-all or.
The thing I like, since he came out of New England, his post-game interviews are a lot more precise, a lot more better. He speaks about the game really well. And so Gabe Blakely teeing up the football for Brown County with Booth and Walker back there.
Gabe can kick the ball a long ways. Let's see what he does here.
I'm going to say Cordell Walker's family was a big fan of Chuck Norris.
Maybe.
Maybe. As we get ready to go, here's the kick. It's a fairly deep
right in
kick.
The hole there.
That's going to be Booth. He's going to pick it up. He's got it at the 20-yard line, and he gets knocked out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Triopia will take over 1st and 10 from their own 25. Again, let's take a look at that offensive line for Triopia. It'll be Sullivan, Beck, Netherly, Struby, Malcolmson, and Bogner, as well as Snow on that line. Defensively for Brown County, you've got Blakely, Lanning, Henry, Laney, and Perry. Lanning. Under center for Triopia, that is Mueller. Hands it off to the second man through.
Oh, boy, he got
and I
stopped in a
believe
hurry.
that was Cordell Walker. That was Walker,
Laney
and he
got
got
him.
no yards. -1 on the first play of the ball
Laney
game.
and Lanning got him, I think.
Okay, that is great. And we'll see what's going on here. Don't worry about it.
That's a husband talking to his wife.
Yeah, I'm sorry. we had a camera that's not showing anything, and he may not show anything until the action starts. I don't know. We're working with it, but there's also a lot of people down there looking at that end zone camera right now.
Right.
But we can operate without it. We've got a couple of sideline cameras, and then we've got Bob Kennedy on a play camera. Mueller under center. Man in motion is Booth. It's given to the fullback, and that's going to be
tackled by
Moore.
Wart.
And he gets tackled. And he's going to get out, Steve, though. He's going to get about a
4-yard gain?
5, because they were at a -1.
Oh, yes, that's
And
correct.
so they got 4 plus the 1. No huddle. Mueller under center, double wing, and
a
fumbled
fumble?
football. And let's see who comes down with that. I think he got it picked back up. Yes, it was. It was Mueller that picked that back up. And so it'll be 4th down and 6. Beheimer will go back for the punt. Back to kick for Triopia is Caden Moore, the fullback. Back snap, low snap, he's looking and ends up kicking the football. It's going to hit a depth about 41, and Beheimer's going to let it roll, and it rolls back to the 28-yard line. So Brown County will start out 1st and 10 from their own 28. We just got 3 yards better than Triopia did, Steve, to get started on. As they take a look at it, it'll be Brown County. Here's your backfield for Brown County. Tate Fullerton at quarterback, Brody Woodward, Beheimer, and Wart in the backfield. Moss, your center, brings them to the line.
You don't have Beheimer in the backfield. You
Nope.
have Keokum there.
Keokum, there he is. Man in motion was Woodward. They give
There's
to the
Wart.
fullback, Ward. He runs a veer off the right side.
He got 3 or 4 yards, didn't he?
Let's call it 3. We'll go to 2nd and a short 7. 2nd and a short 7. And one thing different with Ward is the past, compared to past fullbacks for Brown County, is he's more of a tackle to outside runner as opposed to guard to guard kind of guy.
You better block in a hurry because he's coming to that line right away.
He could play halfback on a lot of
Yes, he
football
could.
teams. Double wing formation, Keokum and Woodward. Under center B is Fullerton. He's going to have the quarterback keeper. Gets around
He's
the
getting
outside.
around the outside. He's
and
knocked
he's
out
going
of
to be
bounds.
short of the first down by 3 yards. So we're going to give him 4 yards on that play. And so it's going to be 3rd and long 3 for Brown County. 9:30 left here in the first quarter of play. No score.
Couldn't quite make it around that corner there, could he?
And Beheimer comes in for Keokum. Speed for speed. Double wing formation for Brown County. In motion is Beheimer around the left-hand side. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Gets across the 35-yard line. And we're going to give him a gain of 6 on that play. It'll be first down Brown County at their own 36-yard line. Nice run, nice blocking that time. And the key there, he got outside quick. So with 9:05 left here in the first quarter, we got no score. But, folks, this game will be hotly contested all night long. Triopia's got 3 down linemen. They play outside linebackers that play kind of like, more like ends. 3 linebackers. Brown County double wing formation. In motions Woodward. They give it to Ward around the right side.
Around the outside.
And he's going to get about 4 yards on that play. That'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 is for Brown County. And Steve, we seem to be controlling the line of scrimmage here.
So far we are, that's right.
We're glad that you could join us tonight. I think I had a text message earlier. I'll take a look at those. Tell us where you're listening from. We're interested in that, to see where people are calling us from, or listening or watching from. We're just glad that you can do it, but we like hearing from those far lands that people listen to. Man in motion's Beheimer giving it to him on the inside handoff. He's around the outside. He's got a couple of blocks there, Steve. And I believe he's going to get 4 yards on that.
Be 2 yards short, maybe.
Yep. So he gets 4 yards on that. It's going to be 3rd and short 2. As they're nearing midfield, they're on their own 44-yard line. They need to get to over the 46 for that. Yeah, we've got the Fullerton family up in Lynn Center. Hey, they're watching us again. We're thankful for that, guys. We appreciate your support, watching and listening up there. Double wing, Woodward in motion, given to the fullback, Ward right up the middle. He almost coughed up the football, Steve. That ball popped out.
They changed hands in a hurry, didn't they?
Yeah. And he's going to get the 2 plus 6 more. That's an 8-yard gain. Gets him over onto the Triopia side on the 49-yard line. 7:19 left here in the first quarter. No score. Want to thank our sponsors out there for sponsoring the broadcast. Want to thank Steve Beheimer. He's helped us out every week so far, doing the stats and giving some color commentary over there, and we appreciate him doing that. And I appreciate my wife most of all, Steve, over here taking care of the video.
Yeah, she does a real good job. She's great.
Keokum,
Ward again.
He's off the left-hand side. He's going to get about 4 yards on that play.
Oh, wow. Blow that whistle, buddy.
Let's see where they give the forward broadcast. They're going to give him almost 5 on that, Steve. It'll be 2nd and 5 for Brown County as they cross the 45 into the 44. Ward comes out of the ball game.
Oh, we got a
and
little blood.
in comes out Montgomery. Yep, got a little bit on the elbow. They'll clean it up, tape it up, and send him back out there. Keokum, Montgomery, Woodward in the backfield. Fullerton under center. That's Mr. Moss, the center. Keokum in motion. Fullerton's going to keep it after a couple of fakes. He's going to dive forward.
Oh, he's a yard short.
And, yeah, we'll give him 4 on that as he was trying to dive for that first down.
He was.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. 3rd down, 1 yard to go on the Triopia 40-yard line.
Got Wart back in the game now.
Can you guess who might be carrying the football this time? I'm going to place a bet.
We'll see.
Wart?
We'll see.
I'd do Fullerton. As I say, if you can't get a center off a yard off your center's butt, then your center needs to be
that
different.
Center.
And it's up the middle.
Oh, that's a fumble.
Fumble and recovered by Triopia.
56.
And it'll be, we got a 2-yard gain on that. But a fumble on the play will turn over the
Netherly
football.
Got the fumble recovery.
Okay. Netherly, a great basketball player. That'll be something else that'll be exciting between these squads because they're bringing back experience over there at Triopia. Mueller under center, single wing formation this time for Triopia. Man in motion is Booth, but they give it up the middle to the fullback, Moore, and he's going to get, let's see, going to get about 3 yards on that, Steve. It's going to be a 2nd and 7. Ball is sitting on the Triopia 42-yard line, and the Brown County defense got to suck it up here, Steve.
Who was that done that?
That was Moore.
Moore, okay.
The fullback.
Yep.
Single wing again. Out on the wing is Booth. Mueller under center. He's in motion. They give it to the second man through. That's Cordell Walker. He's going to dive through. And we're going to give him about 4 yards, and it's going to be a 3rd and 3 situation for Triopia. Walker, a very strong, running straight ahead kind of running back.
Well, he got an opening. They opened it up for him, so gonna have to get stiff here, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do what we need to do here to stop this and make it a 4th down and make Triopia make a big decision early. Single wing formation, that's Booth out in the wing, given to Moore up the middle, and he's gonna get the first down,
Yes,
Steve. He's gonna get a yard plus, so make it 4 yards on the carry, puts him right on the 50-yard line. In fact, the nose of the football is almost on the Triopia side of the 50-yard line. So we're going to still say it's a Triopia part of the 50. Coming out of the ball game for Triopia is Ryan Snow as they make a change up here at end. Into the game will be Brock York. Man in motion. That's Booth. He's around the left-hand side. He's cut loose. Colby Wart's got to catch him on the outside line, and he's going to knock him out of bounds at the Brown County 29-yard line. And so that's going to be a 21-yard carry by Booth. Good hold by the Triopia line on that one, Steve.
Yeah, right off tackle there. They went to the left side.
So they come up now 1st and 10, Brown County territory on the 29. Wishbone formation for Triopia. Ball handed off. That's Moore on the left-hand side. He's going to dive forward. He's going to get good yardage on that, Steve.
You got
I'm going to
5
say
or 6.
Well, let's say
7.
6. So it's going to be a 2nd and a short 4.
They run to the left every time so far.
Well, that's a Triopia standard there. You're supposed to put your strong guys on the left-hand side and just beat people to death over there. Single wing, Booth in the wing. He's in motion. Given to Cordell Walker up the middle. He dives and scoots, and he's going to get down to the 12-yard line. That's going to be an 11-yard carry, and it'll be 1st down for Triopia at their Brown County 12, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Actually, it's the 11. So give him 1 more yard on that. Single wing formation, Triopia, Booth in the wing. Mueller under center. Gives it to the second man through. That's Walker. He tries to spin back. He gets hit by Montgomery, and he's going to get about a yard, call it a 2-yard gain on that. And so it's going to be 2nd and 8 for Triopia. Brown County's defense got to suck some things up here. Out of the ball game is Marcus Perry. He comes out. That usually means Hedden's back in the ball game. Nope. Ball handed up the middle to Moore. He's not going to get much.
No,
that was Walker.
They faked us out, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Good fake carry out by Moore that time and the quarterback. And it was, it's down to the 2 from the 9, 7-yard gain. And just about a yard for Triopia for a 1st down, 2 yards for a touchdown, Steve. Let's see what the Brown County, it's Moss that came in. I guess Moss is in the middle of that line now. Triopia with opportunity here. Brown County needs to stop this right now as they try to draw them off sides and set them back. I know the tactic here, and they did.
They did, or
they
do?
did. They got the end to
Mason
move
Henry
there.
got that done. Mason even had the point.
Somehow I missed who that guy is on the end over there.
What are they going to say here?
Legal procedure.
Yeah.
Triopia, that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. Instead of 3rd and 1, it's going to be 3rd and 6. And 7 yards to get into goal now. And so back in is Mueller with the play. They ditched the no-huddle offense. They must have had the first 3 plays called there in that first series. Mueller under center. Wing is Booth. Pitch out there to Walker. He's going to try to get out to the outside. Blakely's out there. There's going to be a holding penalty on that. It's going to put Triopia back even further on this. So instead of 3rd and 6 for a first down, you're going to tack 10 yards on the flag is on the 5 or 4.
4, yeah.
Should take it back to the 14. So it'll be 3rd down, and I'll have to figure out what it is here. Well, he said that it's actually the 15s where they're marking it, or the 5, and they'll go back to the 15. So it's going to be 3rd down at about 14.
Yes, looks like 14.
3rd and 14 for Triopia here. Down in the Brown County side of the field at the 15-yard line. They were as close as the 2. In the shotgun, that was Moore. He took the snap straight. He's going to get down to the 10.
10, yeah.
10. So 5-yard gain there. 4th down and 8 for Triopia. Big down here for everybody, Steve.
Is this a passing down or a running down?
No, they're kicking.
They're kicking a
What
field goal.
in the world?
They must have a good field goal kicker
Don
here.
Kemp is rolling over in his grave.
You don't know that yet.
Yeah.
Watch out here.
Here we go. The ball is down. It's kicked by Moore is up.
And good, I think.
And good as Triopia takes the lead 3-0. I never thought I would say that in my lifetime. Triopia takes the lead 3-0 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll come back after these messages.
Cassing Lumber Company, your do-it-best quality paint dealer, mixes unique paint colors for any project. Bring a sample of your pillows, curtains, or other items, and Cassings will scan them into their computer. Mix your unique color of do-it-best quality paint and save the information. Need a special gift? Cassing's gift department has gifts for everyone. Cassing Lumber Company, hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store, supporting hometown schools and families for 45 years. Route 99 South, Mount Sterling. Call 217-773-2611.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Hello, Earl Flack for your locally owned McKay Knapp Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois. Again, count number 31999. Special discounts on farm filters, batteries, and hydraulics. Also on sale, grease. That's right, how about grease cartridges? $3.29 a piece. Napa antifreeze is on sale. We also have DEF diesel on sale.
Stacy Rat, Steve Beheimer back. We've got Jake Lanning's big sis, Hallie.
Hallie K.
Hallie K. watching from southwest Iowa.
Hi, Hallie K. How you doing?
We're glad that you're watching tonight, been able to keep up with little brother playing football, even though you're up in Iowa. Triopia, Camp Point.
We got a Camp Point deal here.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see whether they kick. Short kick or a long one?
That's going to be Moore kicking the football. And he kicks
Short
high.
kick.
It's going to be taken
Ward.
up front by Ward. He's at the 30, and he's going to get out to about the 35-yard line. Take over Brown County, 1st and 10 from the 35. Cass Communication scoreboard now says Triopia 3-0. Yes, folks, I said Triopia 3 points on the board. Coach Kemp, I guess it's a different era of football. But Triopia's happy to be on the board. Brown County's happy that they only walked away with 3 points on that, Steve.
Yeah, Triopia kind of shot themselves in the foot with a couple of penalties. We'll see what we do here.
Man in motion's Keokum. Back to
Pass.
pass is Fullerton. He's got a man open downfield.
Woodward.
Wide open's
He's
Woodward.
going.
He's going to go down the field 30, 20, 10, 5, and
Nope, he didn't make it.
about the 1 yard line, I think. They're going to mark that with a tip on the 1 yard line, Steve. 15 and 49 is how much?
Well, it would be
64 yards.
64 yards, that's right.
64 yards. Let's see, Larry and I are watching from Pekin, Illinois. Larry Grady and Kathy Grady. We're glad that you're watching and able to watch even though you're out of town. Brown County got the ball. Actually, the back of the tip, Steve's on the 2.
Yeah, it is.
So it's about a yard and a half. And a timeout on the field. It's 3-0. And no, that's the end of the quarter.
Yeah,
end of the first quarter of play.
I was gonna
It
say,
is
I didn't see
Triopia
a
3 and
timeout.
Brown County nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
Scott Towels, $2.79. Valvoline on sale with a $20 mail-in rebate. Stop in store for details. Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How.
Hi, I'm Heather Henry, owner and instructor at Heather's Tumble and Tap in Mount Sterling, where we have been teaching dance to the children of Brown County and the surrounding areas since 1995. We offer classes in tap, jazz palm, tumbling, and offer an all-boys tumbling class for all those future Hornet athletes. At Heather's Tumble and Tap, we focus on fun, friends, and the fundamentals of dance in a non-competitive atmosphere. Follow us on Facebook to stay up to date on upcoming classes and events. Go Hornets!
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Steve Beheimer back with you. We even though it's timeout on the field, we want to get you up to date. They put
Hold on,
8.
run. He said go ahead and run the time off. That's what the referee told him.
Okay. They're going to run the 8 seconds off of there, so we are going to go into the second quarter of play. Brown County will take over at the south end of the football field.
We can probably see it a little better, can't we?
Yeah, we can. We can, absolutely. And
They
so,
made you earn your money that time, Dave, didn't they?
clock. And so it'll be first and goal from the 1.5. And like I was saying earlier, Steve, I had to squeeze it in. My philosophy is your center's got to be good enough where you get 1 yard every single time.
Here.
And so we need it again. We should be able to take Fullerton straight up the middle and get that. And we don't use that often enough. It's not a big surprise that teams do that, so you're not saving anything.
Our number 74, that boy is a big boy. He
That's
ought to be able to
He ought
fall
to be able-
forward and get you something.
And he's got a nose guard over him, so if he hits that nose guard, he knows when the ball is going to be snapped.
Yep. You got that advantage over him.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that because I knew when it was going to go, snap and go, and you're going to get out there and get that. Fullerton under center, double wing. They give it to Wart up the middle, and I believe he's going to get in.
He's in.
Touchdown, Brown County. And just like that, Brown County's on the board. It's a 6-3 ball game. They'll probably go for 2 on the extra point as Beheimer comes back in for Keokum on this play.
Yes.
Like I said, you're exchanging speed for speed there. And the thing that I like, I know Keokum, we used to talk about a spin all the time, but he has kind of did away with the spin and running more straight up. 2 split to the right, double wing, no fullback. Given to Beheimer around the left side. If he goes straight to the corner, he'll get it. He does. 8-0 on the Cass Communication scoreboard. Brown County leading 8-3. We'll be back after these messages.
The Mount Sterling Savings Center, a customer-owned savings bank offering online banking from your computer or mobile phone, allowing you access to your account on your schedule. The Mount Sterling Savings Center is a proud supporter of Brown County athletics. Mount Sterling Savings Center, conveniently located at 201 West Main, the intersections of routes 24 and 99, is a branch of the Beardstown Savings located at 301 South Main. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Looking for a place to gather?
Meet me at the library.
Need free access to computers and Wi-Fi?
Meet me at the library.
What about a resource for schools and students?
Meet me at the library. How about a space designed just for kids?
Meet me at the library.
Where can all of Brown County go for books, history, entertainment, and community?
Well, meet me at the library.
Meet me at the library.
Meet me at the library.
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer, Lisa Surratt back with you on the broadcast on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more as we get ready for 11:57 left here in the second quarter. Brown County scores. Brody Woodward got, what would we say, 63 yards?
Yes.
63 yards on a pass play, him and Fullerton, and in with a quick one was Ward.
64 yards, close.
Then Beheimer gets a two-pointer. It's 8-3. Kicking off, that's Blakely. He kicks it to the left-hand side. That's picked up in the back by Triopia, and they're going to return it out to the 35, and that was Brock York picking up that football for Triopia on the return. Beautiful evening for football. If you're at home, you need to get out and get some fresh air. Come out, grab a pork chop down here, and sit in the stands or walk the sidelines, and you're going to see a wonderful football game. It's not too late to get here to see a good football game, Steve.
No, Beardstown's ahead 14-0 over Route in the second quarter.
Yeah, somebody's going to come out with a win there.
Yes,
I think both are 0-2. And back to pass. That's Mueller, and he's got trouble back there.
Blake got nailed.
Let's see. Back there was Mason Henry first, and then he got nailed.
Laney got him. He got nailed by Laney.
Laney.
Yeah.
And I tell you what, Laney last week, Ethan Laney had a wonderful game last week. In fact, we named him player of the ball game last week.
He was he done really good.
Well, he got lineman of the week, I guess.
He's fast.
Yeah.
And a good defender. Yes.
And he's showing it out there on the outside for Brown County. But a lot of that was caused by Mason Henry, though.
That was a 7-yard loss?
Yep, that's what I would say. They're clear back to the 28-yard line. Mueller under center and hands up the middle. That's Cordell. Nope, that's Moore. He's going to get back just past the original line of scrimmage. Going to get a yard more than that.
8 yards.
28, and they're going to mark that at the 36, so 8 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8 for Triopia. Brown County needs to stop them right here, Steve, get the football back.
Yeah, that Moore kid, he's getting lots of yards, so we got to stop him. Got to key on him a little better.
Single wing Booth is in the wing, as always. Man in motion was Booth. They give it to him, and they had him in the backfield, but he's going to lose a yard on that.
He's going to lose a yard.
And so it's going to be 4th and 9 for Triopia. Ball now on the 36 of Triopia. So it'll be 4th down, and hopefully they're punting the football here. I would figure it's a gift if the way they've been running the football.
Yeah. Well, it looks like a punt anyway. Let's see if it is.
Bateman's one of the people out.
Moore's the guy back, so watch out.
High snap. He wheels around, kicks it to
Beheimer.
He gets it at the 34, and he is
tackle.
tackled promptly by Cordell Walker.
Good tackle.
They're going to give him to the 36 because he threw him forward, but he caught the ball and got thrown to the ground.
He nailed him right off the bat. No blockers.
And so with that, Brown County takes over 1st and 10 from their own 36-yard line. And they exchange the football. Lisa asked me that. She's not a big football fan. She didn't know why they kept changing the footballs out all the time.
They put grease on them. That's what they do.
That's because we don't put as much air in ours.
There you go.
2 out to the right. Double wing man in motions. Beheimer around the left-hand side. He's going to run to the corner again. He could get at least 5 on this. He gets more. He gets a first down. He's going to get about, let's see where they mark this. I'm going to give him 12 yards on that as he gets across the 45 to the 47-yard line. Nice run there, just running to daylight.
He had no blockers out there to the side. He had just the lines what he had helping.
Yep, and that's one of those times they're just dependent on his speed to run to daylight.
You got to beat one guy usually to get around there.
I don't think he still kicked on the afterburners on that one. I think he was looking that something might develop. And I think if he'd kicked her in high gear, he'd got at least 2 more yards, at least.
We got Laney off the field here.
Okay. Double wing formation. Woodward in motion. Given to Woodward, right-hand side, and he's going to be met at the line by Moore.
They're trying to get the ball out of his hands. He's going to get a 2-yard gain, 1-yard gain.
We'll give him a yard. We'll give him barely a yard.
Well, that goes with his 64 yards he had earlier on that pass.
And so
Keokum comes in.
Yep, out also was a Marcus Perry.
Yeah.
And I would say just coming back, he's taking some breathers.
Yeah, he probably needs to. He hasn't been able to practice. I think the practice was his problem. He didn't have enough in.
Double wing formation. In motion is Woodward. Hands off to the fullback Ward up the middle. And he's at the Triopia 45-yard line. We're going to give him 7 yards on that play. And it'll be 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Brown County. 8:42 left here in the second quarter. Brown County leading 8-0. Set up on a Brody Woodward, Tate Fullerton 64-yard pass, and then a 1.5-yard touchdown by Wart and the extra point by Beheimer. Double wing formation for Brown County. Man in motion's Woodward again, given to Ward up the middle to get the first down. He does. He gets the 2 plus at least 1 more. 3-yard gain. And Colby's been our workhorse, really, of the hard yards back there in the backfield.
He has. He's coming off for a breather now, too. Laney's coming back in for him.
And coming out is, trying to look at my roster here, Dallas Clark.
Yeah. Dallas is a nice sophomore.
He is, and does a great job in the JV games I've seen so far, does a fantastic job. Double wing, man in motion Woodward, given to him around the right side, and Moore's got a clean shot at him. He's going to maybe lose a yard on that. And so it's going to be a 2nd and 10 for Brown County. No yardage on that. I think Brody was waiting for something to develop, and nothing developed.
Yeah, he should have shot through that line faster than he did.
And I think that's what Hoots is telling him. Coach Hoots is saying you got to run. You got to run hard.
Yeah. Moore's going to hit you anyway, so you might as well get 5 yards when he does.
Yep. Moore is playing that outside linebacker position or end for Triopia. Keokum in motion. Fullerton's going to keep the football. He's going to maybe get a first down, but no, we're going to get a flag on the play. And I believe Gabe Blakely's going to get called for a holding penalty there. And the bad part is those guys were already past him.
Yes, they were.
Ball is thrown, and it's going to put us back. It's going to be about 2nd and 22, if I'm reading things right here. Ball just about to the 45 of Brown County. They have to get to the 30, 1, 2, 3. So 17, and then about 4 more, about 21 yards.
Okay, here we go.
Woodward right. Also right is Wart. Double wing, back to pass is Fullerton. Screen out to Beheimer. He's across the 50, the 45, the 40, and gets knocked backwards, and there's going to be another flag called on the play. And usually when it's thrown like that, it's another holding penalty. And so the coaches are not completely happy about that. And we said, key to ball game.
I figured Beheimer got his bell rung there.
Yeah, he got sent backwards as fast as he was going forwards there, Steve. And the officials are trying to talk it over to see whether there's going to be a penalty. We could get this waved off. And let's see what they're talking about here. Or it may be, flagrant clip or something,
Yeah.
is the reason why they're talking about it. Let's see what the call is going to be. They're picking up the flag.
Waving the flag.
Big for Brown County as he gets down to the...
So...
That'll be the 41-yard line from their 46. 5 and 4 is 9, and 9 yard. No. Give him
more
10.
than that.
Give him 11 yards on that.
11 yards.
Yep. I think they had to talk over what they saw there, and I applaud them for doing that.
Yeah, they've done a fine job. Of course, it worked out for us. That's why
It
they've
did,
done such a good job.
Well, but even coming out of that, if they'd said it was a penalty, it's telling me that they asked for all 4 views on that.
Right.
It's as close as we're going to get to. Let's send it up to the booth. Brown County is ready. It's going to be a 3rd and 9. This is a huge down for Brown County with 6:46 left here.
Oh, he's
in the third quarter. He's got to explain to the
explain
coach.
to the coach what's going on.
Hey, you threw the flag. Why didn't we get the penalty?
Coach don't like it. I wouldn't either.
And he's telling them they're holding on the plays. You got it. That's every coach in the book. My line's getting held.
Okay, we got the explanation. We're ready to go.
Double wing formation. Beheimer, Woodward. Woodward in motion. Given to Ward. He's almost tackled behind the line. Moves forward. Gets out to the 36-yard line. Be a 6-yard gain. It's going to make it a 7. They mark it at the 35, Steve. 4th down and 3. And I look for Brown County to go for this. I don't see any reason why we don't. Do you, Steve? The ball's on this side of the field. You don't have much room to punt. Keokum comes back in. Beheimer, Allers, Fullerton brings back in the play. Moss up to the line. 4th and 3. Big down. Wishbone formation here. Ball given to Keokum on the left-hand side. He cuts back up the middle. He's still fighting.
Gains a couples all.
And I think he's going to be about 2 yards short.
Gain a yard, maybe.
Yep, a gain of about a yard where they're going to mark it. I'll give him credit there, Steve. He saw something up the middle and cut back to the middle on that play.
They held it pretty well. Them linebackers come right in and took right over, didn't they?
So it's going to be a 1st and 10 for Triopia as they take over on downs at the 35-yard line. And we've got to hold them here. 5:49 left here in the second quarter. Brown County leading 8-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Quick count maybe, aren't they? No.
Single wing, Booth in the wing. Ball
Moore
given
again.
to the fullback, Moore. Up the middle, he breaks loose. He's going to get
Somebody's
the 1st down and
him.
more. Give him 14 yards on that, Steve. Woodward had to come up and make that tackle from the defensive back position. We can't allow our backs to be making tackles like that. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for Triopia on the Triopia 49-yard line. 5:30 left here in the second quarter.
Moore's are studs, so they got to go with him.
Booth in set. Walker and Moore, man in motion. Given up the right side to Moore. They're giving it to him and got the football, and they're blowing it dead.
Oh, we got it.
We got the fumble.
He can't advance the fumble.
I thought you could these days, but I've been wrong before. Brown County going to take over the football as they stripped more of that football.
Wow.
Hey, I'm proud of them for that.
Yeah.
It happens to us all the time.
We'll sure take her.
Absolutely 1st and 10 for Brown County from the Triopia 49-yard line.
They stripped it out of his hands when he was still standing, didn't they?
Yeah. And I'm going to have to ask Coach here whether we can advance those or not. We'll ask Tim here when we get a break on that. Man in motion is Keokum. Back to pass is Fullerton and overthrows his man Woodward.
Tried that play again, didn't they?
He didn't get the break out there like he did before, and a nice job defensively by Jake Mueller, out there and the cornerback position, or safety, quarterback, excuse me. So it'll be 2nd and 10 for Brown County from the 49.
So we got Woodward out, and we got Beheimer in.
Beheimer and Keokum.
There you go.
We're flying. So we're either passing or we're going outside. That's what I'm going to say. Let's see what they have up their sleeve. Double wing formation. Beheimer in motion.
Fumble.
Fumbled the football, but I think we got it back. Nope, they're saying Triopia got it. I think Fullerton got back on the football. Let's see how they sort this out.
Nope.
No, Triopia gets the football back at the 49. That's the same place we started this thing out at.
That was a fumble on the snap.
And I tell you what, the center always gets the blame on that.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you,
was you a center?
Yep, it's a doggone quarterback's fault.
I wasn't a center. But
yeah, I put it back there. He put it back there between the cheeks. I mean, it's your job once it gets there. You pull out too fast.
Let's see what
Mueller
happens
under
here.
center, single wing, Booth in motion, gives it to Walker. He's going to get at least 2, maybe 3 yards on that. We're going to give him 3. It's going to be a 2nd and 7. 4:56 left here in the second quarter. Brown County leading 8-3. Triopia scored in the first quarter with a field goal. Yes, folks, Triopia kicked a field goal to go up 3-0. And Brown County got back. A 64-yard pass play between Fullerton and Brody Woodward got us to the 1.5. In from there went Colby Ward, and then Beheimer for the extra 2, and that's where we're at, 8-3.
4.5 minutes left.
Wishbone formation, given to Moore up the middle. He's going to get down to the Brown County, we'll say about the 45-yard line, so about a 3-yard gain. So it'll be 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5, actually he's down to the 44. Just about 4 minutes left here. A lot of running the football. This game is going quick. Single wing again with, no, double wing this time. Booth and Walker. In motion's Walker. And they give it to Moore up the middle. He's going to get 3 yards on that. That's going to make it a 4th and 2. Montgomery playing the linebacker position. Moss going to come in the ball game. They're going to give a break out there for Marcus Perry. Those two have been kind of exchanging for each other, giving each other breaks. Short yardage, you want the big man Moss up there in the middle.
You might want Marcus Perry right beside him, too.
Well, he's playing the tackle, actually, on this. And Brown County jumped, and they're going to get a first down out of us by jumping.
Yeah.
Yeah, 1st and 10 for Triopia. 5-yard penalty. Going to move the ball down to the Brown County 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10, Triopia from the 38 here in this contest. Triopia comes up to the football. That's going to be Isaac Struby, their center. Double wing formation for Triopia. Man in motion is Walker. It's given to Moore. Moore's got a little bit of running room. He's going to be thrown over at about the 33-yard line. Moore. And we're going to give him 5 yards on that. It's going to be a 2nd and 5 for Triopia.
He's got 9 carries already.
How many yards he got?
50.
50. All right. Down to 2:35 left here in the second quarter.
Need to make a stand here.
We'll try to have some scores for you at halftime. Mueller under center, single wing formation, man split. Ball given to the second man through. That's Booth. He's trying to fight his way outside. Gets past Blakely. Nice block on the outside. And I got to give credit to that offensive lineman. Ty Malcolmson did a really good job on Blakely out there, and Booth is saying, I'm staying down.
He's down for a second.
I'm having trouble, I think, his arm. I think he's got something up there in the shoulder.
Shoulder out of place.
With that, we'll take a station break. Brown County leads 8-3 with 2:04 left here in the second quarter. We'll be back.
Our friends over at Dot Foods have some incredible career opportunities available right now. Dot's business is growing, which means they need to grow their warehouse team to keep up, and this is the team you want to be on. Material handlers can start earning up to $22.35 an hour. They have full and part-time positions available with flexible schedules to fit your life. And Dot has great benefits like paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and so much more. Check them out today at dotfoods.com/team for more information.
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer, Lisa Surratt back with you on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. It is going to be a first and third and one. It's fumbled, and he was down on his knees when he picked up that football.
Yes, he was.
They have to call that dead right where it was at.
So that'd be.
And he went down and realized after he went down that he could pick that ball up. And we're going to have a timeout on the play. Timeout, Triopia. With that, minute and 30 left, Brown County leads 8-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
When it comes to
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt back with you on the broadcast here on BC Hornet Sports, your source for Brown County sports and more. We got some clarification there, and clarification on the fumble is that on the Brown County fumble that they got that the lineman picked up, that Laney picked up, that he was on his knee when he picked up the football. So that you can advance the ball in high school football on defense. Used to not be that way. Used to you couldn't, if it was a fumble, all you needed to do was fall on it. And so as we get ready, it's going to be 4th and 2. 4th and 2, and of course Triopia is going for this, and I got a feeling Moore is going to get the football.
Yeah,
Steve.
you think?
I'd be stacking everybody in the middle, taking my chances there. Let's see what happens. They got it pinched in on the inside shoulder of the tackles, not the outside shoulder. Now they spread it back out. Under center, Mueller, they give it to Moore. He got hit in plenty of time, but I think he's going to fall forward. He's going to get the 2 plus 1 more, and he's going to get out to the 20. Where are they going to mark this at? You're going to mark it at the 28? Just give him 2 yards on that, Steve, because they're going to mark it at the 28, it looks like to me. Almost the 28. 1st and 10, Triopia. Minute and 25 seconds left here. Clock starts. Man in motion. Given to the man in motion. And he's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. That is Brock York. I believe that's his first carry, isn't it, Steve?
Yes.
And he's going to get no yardage on that. And timeout on the field, score 8-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. 1:17 left here in the second. We'll be back.
Handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their #1 priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back with you at BC Hornet Sports. 1:17 seconds left here in the second quarter. Brown County leading 8-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard, as it'll be 2nd and 10 for Triopia. No yardage by York on that play. We'll see what Triopia is going to come back and do They're not in a time yet, Steve, where they need to think about throwing the ball, but I'm sure that they're going to try something here to get on the board.
So they've got one timeout left, correct?
That is correct. Brown County has all 3 of theirs left. 5-man front for Brown County, single wing formation for Triopia. Tosses is out to Walker. Throw. Walker was looking to throw, fumbled.
Forward pass.
Fumbled.
That was a forward pass.
Nope, pass. Yeah. Hoots wants a fumble, but his arm was going forward.
Yeah,
I agree with you. That was almost a lineman's dream
of it.
That
threw that?
That was Cordell Walker.
Okay.
That was kind of an option pass thing. I think running was the first option.
Yeah.
And he had no hole. People will be yelling on the sidelines right about now. If you're playing Triopia in years past, watch out for the counter crisscross. Stay home, in other words.
That's right.
Your end's got to stay home on that.
Pass
split out to the right's Mueller, and they're going to straight hike in the shotgun to
timeout. He didn't like what he saw. The quarterback.
Timeout, minute and 10 seconds left, 8-3. We'll be back after these messages.
Fan who loves the Cubs, the Cardinals, or maybe even the White Sox? Do you get frustrated when your local satellite or specific network doesn't carry the game? Well, did you know? Cascom carries all 3 of these sports team networks. Yep. There's still plenty of season left, so call us at 800-252-1799 and stay connected to your favorite local sports. Sign up with us today before you miss the postseason fun.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve. As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to.
So we got a minute 10 left here, so we got to hold them.
Big thing here. Mueller split out to the right. York split out to the right. Shotgun with Moore, the fullback. Man in motions. Walker, everything's going to the right. And throws downfield, and it's short. And in front there, Cole Beheimer, if it had been any higher, the back would have heard some footsteps.
Yeah.
And so it's going to be 4th and 10 for Triopia with a minute and 5 seconds left here. And let's see what happens.
Got some change-ups here now.
All right, let's see what they're going to do here. Put Mueller back under center. 4th down. Mueller back to pass, looking for Walker. He's not open. Throws in the flat. Finds York. Nope, that's not York. I thought that was 2 twos, and we'll see 25. That is Ryan Snow, his first time getting the football tonight. And they'll turn over on downs. Ball was on the 27. They only got a 2-yard gain on that, Steve.
I gave him a 3-yard gain.
Oh, generous of you. Generous.
Let's see what we can do here. 57 seconds left. What are you girls doing up here? Oh, you're going to have a drawing. Cool.
Double wing for Brown County. 57 seconds left here in the second quarter. Giving up the middle to Ward. He's going to fight his way out. He's going to be at about a 4-yard gain on that. And it's going to be a 2nd and 6. Less than 45 seconds left here in the second. We'll have the Yingling and Nissen halftime show for you. Brought to you by Yingling and Nissen, 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Give them a call, 773-3397, or on the web at ynagency.com. Around the outside, Woodward. He's still on his feet and out of bounds. It should be a 1st down.
Close, not quite.
See where they marked the ball at. Are you going to measure it?
Measure out or?
Eyeball it. What are you going to do here, guys?
1st down.
Yep, nose of the football was over there.
1st down, Brown County.
1st down for Brown County. Out to the Brown County 35-yard line. 28 seconds left here. Got some time for some pass plays, some other things. Triopia deep in that defensive back. They're kind of airy. That's
Beheimer
going to
on
be
the
Heimer
outside.
around the left-hand side. He cuts it inside, and he gets about 6 yards on that.
Timeout.
Timeout, Brown County. With 20 seconds, Steve, we'll keep it here rather than go to a commercial because there may be lots of commercials here in this last 20 seconds.
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to my sister in Jacksonville, Illinois, Carol Steinberg. She's watching the game on YouTube.
Awesome. We appreciate those watchers and listeners out there. I got a message a while ago. Some of my Triopia guys, Kendall Cooper and some different people over there asking to join BC Hornet Sports Group. We're glad to have you on board. Welcome my Triopia people for watching and listening to the ball game. I look at it this way, guys. People thinking I still bleed blue, Steve, because I graduated Triopia, but I've been in Brown County now for 19 going on 20 years. And I
long,
believe,
wow.
And yeah, and then the other thing with that is that I tell people the name of the station is what? BC Hornet Sports. Okay, but like a good Cardinal fan, we applaud good play by the opposing team, and so we're hoping you're getting a slightly slanted ball game toward Brown County, but not so much that you're not hearing the good things that are going on with Triopia.
Triopia's got a good defense. They've slowed us down here.
Absolutely. They came in prepared for this. It's going to be 2nd, and I'm going to call it 4. It's a long 4 for Brown County. Woodward split. Wart in the hole.
Wart's in the outside. Yeah.
And who's 12 for us?
Laney.
Laney, he's in a halfback position. Back to pass is Fullerton, rolling right, gives it out to Beheimer. He's going to try to get out of bounds. He does at the 46-yard line. That's going to be a 5-yard gain and going to be a first down, Brown County. Won't need the timeout this time because you got the first down. 13 seconds left. Now I look for him to fake that.
2 plays. We got time
Fake
for
that.
2 plays here.
And what's Woodward on the blind side? Let's see what happens.
Call a timeout. Wow.
Timeout. Brown County. We will take a station break. It is 8-3 here. Brown County over Triopia in the second quarter. We'll be back.
Their needs, attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities, respect for all who enter our doors, exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer, Lisa Surratt back with you on BC Hornet Sports. We got 13 seconds left here in the second quarter. Brown County leads 8-3. Ball in the 46. Central leading Unity. What was that?
28-7.
28-7 over there. Double wing formation, double split right. Back to throw is Fullerton looking downfield. He is looking downfield. Ball thrown deep. That's going to be intercepted by Triopia. That's Booth with the football. He's got a little bit of running space around the right side. Got that at about the 10. He's at the 30, the 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds as time goes out. Laney gets him, but not before he gets to the Brown County 48-yard line. Huge interception and return on that. And let's see. No flags. Oh, there is a flag on the sideline, Steve. So we're going to have to hold out before we go to halftime here to see what the penalty is. I bet it's going to be a clip or something on that. Usually that's what happens. We'll see what happens with the official here. And let's see. Offsetting penalties. Was that a personal foul? What's the? Penalties offside. That'll be the end of the quarter and the end of the first half. It's Brown County 8 and Triopia 3. We'll have the Yingling and Nissen halftime program for you after these messages.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Are you a CDL holder looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
Chad Yingling here with Yingling Nissen Insurance. We have over 40 years of experience in the insurance business. So we want to make sure that you are well protected. So that means making sure you have the best coverage possible to protect you financially. We do all kinds of insurance, personal, farm, commercial, governmental, you name it, we can insure it. So check us out, www.ynagency.com, or give us a call, 217-773-3397.
Looking for a place to gather?
Meet me at the library.
Need free access to computers and Wi-Fi?
Meet me at the library.
What about a resource for schools and students?
Meet me at the library. How about a space designed just for kids?
Meet me at the library.
Where can all of Brown County go for books, history, entertainment, and community?
Well, meet me at the library.
Meet me at the library.
Meet me at the library.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn Grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer back with you as a Brown County band plays here at halftime. Glad to see them back out on the field this year, Steve.
Yes.
Got some stats over there for us for the Yingling and Nissen halftime program?
Yeah, for Triopia, we have Walker with 5 carries for 32 yards. We have Booth with 3 carries for 22 yards. We have Moore with 10 carries for 53 yards, and he's done most of the work. And we have Mueller with a -8 yards. Seems like them quarterbacks always get minus yards. So.
Yeah, unfortunately.
And York has 1 carry for 0 yards. They have 1 reception, Snow, for 3 yards. And they have 2 penalties for 15 yards, Triopia does.
Okay, on the Brown County side of the football.
Yeah, if we can get that wind to cooperate here. The Brown County side, we've got Fullerton with 2 carries for 8 yards. We got Woodward with 1 carry for 1 yard, 2 carries for 1 yard. We got Wart with 9 carries for 40 yards. Keokum with 2 carries for 6 yards. Beheimer, we have him for 4 carries and 28 yards. On the receptions, we have Beheimer with 2 carries for 2 receptions for 16 yards, and we have that really long one Woodward had that scored us a touchdown in the end for 64 yards. And we had 2 penalties for 15 yards also.
All right, you've been listening to the Yingling and Nissen halftime program, 111 West Washington and Mount Sterling. Give them a call at 773-3397 or on the web at ynagency.com. We'll be back with the keys to the second half, brought to you by Yingling and Nissen Agency after these messages.
To your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
Mitsubishi ductless systems give you individual room control and allergen filtration with no ductwork, so you can be as comfortable as you want anywhere in your home. The Comfort Man at Scranton Heating and Cooling can help you design a Mitsubishi system for your new addition, remodeling project, your man cave, or she shed. Call Scranton Heating and Cooling today to come and evaluate the best options available to you. The Comfort Man, 217-773-2626, or on the web at comfortman.com.
Banks are involved in every aspect of our daily lives. They support us as we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like purchasing that new car, opening a small business, buying or building a home, planning a wedding, or preparing for retirement. Bank with a partner you can trust and count on. Farmer State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling. Locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hello, Earl Flack, your locally owned McKay Knapp Auto Parts store in Mount Sterling, Illinois. Let's talk about harvest season. Yes, harvest season is here, so make sure you stop in. Ask for your Farm Bureau discount. We belong to the Farm Bureau. Also ask for your $31,999 account. It has batteries, filtration, Gates hydraulics, made US of A, on sale in our stores. So make sure you ask for that special discount at our store. Also, antifreeze on sale. Napa antifreeze, $9.99 a gallon. Get the good stuff with Napa Know-How.
Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, Steve Beheimer back with you on BC Hornet Sports. We're at halftime in the Yingling and Nissen halftime program, brought to you by ynagency.com. Steve, you got some scores over there on the Cass Communications scoreboard for the rest of the WIVC?
So we got Camp Point Central over Unity, 28-7. Let me see, right down here.
Triopia and Brown County, our score is 8-3. As I see, that's the next one on the thread. Beardstown.
14-0 over Route.
And Greenfield Northwestern, I'll grab that one. 40-0 Greenfield Northwestern over, I believe it's North Green, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And you got the next
Carrollton
one.
over Pleasant Hill 36-6 at half.
And West Central, that ball game, they are leading 24-0 against Calhoun.
Yeah.
And so that is the scores we have thus far for you in tonight's brought to you by Cass Communications. Steve, let's talk about the keys to the second half, brought to you by Yingling Innocent Agency, 111 West Washington in Mount Sterling. We fumbled twice.
Yeah.
We intercepted once.
Got to give up an interception at the last.
And how many penalty yards did we have?
Oh, we only had 2 penalties for 15 yards.
Okay, so
Wasn't
we're doing
bad.
pretty good in that. We got to hang on to the football a little better. We got to control the line of scrimmage better. Triopia is controlling defensively and offensively, in my opinion, more than we are. I would say they're doing a better job of blocking and tackling on opposite sides of the football than we are. So we've got to pull that out to second half. And I say sometimes we're a second half ball club in the fact that we can go in and make those adjustments, or we go back to our main plan, which is our every week plan, and get something done. We're going to receive the football because we just deferred to the second half.
Yeah, have you got any predictions for the
Well,
second
you
half?
know, I would hate to outuse this one, but I wouldn't hurt my feelings if they kicked the ball to Beheimer and he ran it in for like an 80-yard touchdown.
That'd be great. I don't
But
know if that'll happen.
I'm not feeling it tonight, Steve.
Oh, okay. All
I'm
right.
not feeling that tonight. But I'm feeling that I think we're going to control the football and march down and score on our first possession down here. That's what I feel like we could do that in the second half.
Yeah, I think we've got a better opportunity to pass the ball and open it up a little bit once in a while, too.
Yeah, we haven't seen really the pass play with Brody coming off the offside and going down. But I would venture to guess, we said this last week, that all North Green had to do was bump him really hard at the line of scrimmage. And I think Triopia's doing that.
I think they are, too.
And so Triopia's got some weapons out there in Cordell Walker, Moore the fullback, both running the ball extremely strong. Moore gets in the shotgun when they get in time, so apparently he's got a good arm to throw the football. And Mueller must be a pretty good receiver because they move him out to the wide receiver when that happens.
Yeah, he even threw the ball once, didn't he?
Yes, he did. And so, and then Booth doesn't do a bad job. He's that guy that comes, is every now and then kind of guy. And so with their backfield, they should be able, it should be an exciting game here in the second half. Again, it is halftime, 2:20 left here in halftime, 8-3. Brown County leads, and I'll give you the rundown real quick. Triopia scored first on a field goal, and I hate to repeat this, but to me it's still shocking. Triopia 3 points on the board. They kicked the field goal. And then Brown County scored after a 64-yard pass play from Fullerton to Woodruff, and then a 1.5-yard touchdown by Colby Ward, the extra 2 points by Cole Beheimer. And that's where we're at here, 8-3 at halftime. We're going to take a station break, and we'll be back after these messages.
Our friends over at Dot Foods have some incredible career opportunities available right now. Dot's business is growing, which means they need to grow their warehouse team to keep up, and this is the team you want to be on. Material handlers can start earning up to $22.35 an hour. They have full and part-time positions available with flexible schedules to fit your life. And Dot has great benefits like paid vacation, profit sharing, 401k match, and so much more. Check them out today at dotfoods.com/team for more information.
Main Street Repair and Terry Ham have the reputation of being the best at front-end alignments in the area. With 20 years of experience, Terry is the person that customers and auto repair professionals refer their friends and customers to. But alignments are not the only thing that they do at the Main Street Repair. They repair steering and suspension issues, install leveling and lift kits, repair and replace brakes and tires, do oil changes, as well as minor engine and miscellaneous repairs. Main Street Repair at 216 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Call for your appointment today at 217-773-3848. Once again, that's 217-773-3848.
Are you an avid baseball fan who loves the Cubs, the Cardinals, or maybe even the White Sox? Do you get frustrated when your local satellite or specific network doesn't carry the game? Well, did you know? Cascom carries all 3 of these sports team networks. Yep, there's still plenty of season left, So call us at 800-252-1799 and stay connected to your favorite local sports. Sign up with us today before you miss the postseason fun.
Welcome back to BC Hornet Sports. It's 8-3 at halftime. Brown County over Triopia in high school football. And I want to give a shout out here. Triopia Nation is a mourning as one of my classmates, Steve, passed away. It was shocking to me. Peggy Colber Peterson. A lot of former Triopia people remember Don Colber, who used to put up the agri bins.
Yes.
That was his daughter that passed, and a good friend and classmate passed away. So our condolences go out to the Colber Peterson family out there and those that are related out there to her. And Steve, you know what? You start feeling old when you start seeing your classmates pass away.
Well, you got to enjoy yourself a little bit and not worry so much. We tend to do those things, and life's too short to do that.
Yep, but it starts hitting home now with the But we wish that family, our thoughts and prayers are with them, and as well as many people out there that are having losses right now with COVID out there and other things that are happening. That we just pray for those families that they can get through it, and they know, hey, number one, I'm going to be a preacher here for a minute. Know that God's with them every step of the way. He's never forsaken them. And so I will make this announcement. If you don't have a local church, I suggest that you find one. Find one that you're comfortable in. I'm not saying come to Steve Surratt's church. I'm saying you could. That'd be okay. But find a church and worship. There are lots of churches. We have church on Wednesday nights at 6 o'clock. Crossing has church on Thursday night. I know the Catholic Church has service on Saturday night, and of course everybody has church on Sunday, but we're going to put a word in there for the Ministerial Alliance and our local churches. Find a church home, because I tell you what, when you're struggling, it's nice to have friends that are there to help you with it.
That's right.
And so with that, the teams are warming up, and we're down to about a minute and 18 seconds. Steve, any thoughts on the second half other than what we've talked about?
No, not really. I think we need to open it up a little bit and control that line of scrimmage, which we've done it at times this game, but not all the time. So.
All right. I think that's the key to the second half. We'll see what the Hornets think about that. They'll get the football first as we're down to about a minute. Coach Hoots is trying to get the special teams fired up here to do something here in the second half. And, well, here's the thing. Somebody brought to my attention, and I think this has got to be right. Coach Little and Coach Fullerton are in their 20th year of coaching football here at Brown County. And from what I understand, that could be the most years by a coach. I think Jim Henry was here for like 19 years. And
he was here quite a while, yeah. He had a lot of success, too.
He's in his 20th year. And Tom Little's been the only coach I've known since I've come over here. I used to go to church with him on Sunday when I had that Triopia blue running through my veins. And I'd politely just wear my Columbia blue shirt on Sunday morning, and I wouldn't say a word. I just wanted a close football game, where we both could kind of smile at each other and say, hey, it was a heck of a football game. But we're thankful for him and the coaching staff here, and we're blessed to have coaches that are good Christian men that teach our kids and raise up good, solid citizens.
We do have a good group of coaches, really good group of coaches.
So, and most people don't know this. Coach Jared Hoots plays mean drums.
Does he really? I didn't know that.
He played over at Winchester under Sam Herring, and I tell you what, the man can play drums.
There for a while he had that, that 25-minute talk.
Oh, yeah.
What happened to that?
Well, that was during COVID.
The Hoots Corner or something?
Hoots' High Horse.
Hoots' High Horse, there you go.
Well, Coach Hoots' Corner. And then he had his high horse section in there.
Right.
I enjoyed that also. And more
Short
kicks
kick
off. That's going to be taken up close by Fullerton. He goes through his hands, but luckily right there to fall on it
was Jake Lanning.
He's everywhere tonight.
He is. And that was 10 that went through his hands.
Said, Coach, I'm not used to catching that ball like that.
It wasn't Tate. Who was that?
Fullerton? Yeah, it was 10.
Dallas Clark.
Oh, Dallas Clark. I'm sorry. Got my numbers mixed up there. Dallas Clark. He said, Coach, I'm a fullback. I don't catch the football. Double wing formation. Man in motion's Keokum. Given up the middle to Ward. They're going right back to that well. They're going to give him, call it 3 yards on the first play, and it'll be second and a long 7. Second and long 7 for Brown County. Tip of the football is now on the Brown County 45-yard line. 11:40 left here in the third quarter. Brown County leading 8-3. If you're just joining us, we appreciate that. If you're listening from someplace far away or near, text us 217-740-9234. That's 217-740-9234. Let us know. Single wing formation. Keokum, the inset. He's going to take it around the left-hand side. Cuts it up the middle.
He got some yards.
And he's going to fight his way to be just about. It was
yard short, maybe.
7. And it's going to be
5 or 6.
6 yards on that for him. That'll make it a 3rd and 1 as we enter the 11-minute mark. Triopia, as I was hoping for, Steve, we're moving the football. Let's keep doing that. Moss, the center, comes up to the line, brings the rest of them up there.
Let's get some big yards here.
Double wing formation. Given to the fullback, Ward, for the first down. He got the first down in a yard. Give him 2 on that. First down, Brown County. As they enter Triopia territory, ball is at the Triopia 47-yard line.
Kobe's worked hard for every one of them yards, hasn't he?
Yeah, and I talked about him not being an up-the-middle guy, and he's proved me wrong so far tonight.
We got Keokum out and Beheimer in.
Got a wide side of the field to the right side.
That's the side
right.
Beheimer's on.
Woodward on the left side. Man in motion was Beheimer. They gave the ball up the middle to Ward again. He's going to get 3 yards on that.
2?
2, yeah. 2 and a short 8. Second and a short 8. Just about down to the 10-minute mark. Keep running the football. Keep running time off that clock.
Well, it flies, doesn't it, when you've got a drive going.
And we want to get at least one more score. Get up by, more than a touchdown. That makes it a different ball game.
Come on, guys. We
Brown
need some
County
action
comes
here.
to the line. Double wing, man in motion, Woodward.
Pitch, Beheimer.
Beheimer out in the
Catch.
flat. Across the 40, 35. He's going to get knocked out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
First down.
No, make that the 33-yard line. So make that a 12-yard gain on that play. 33. I've missed one of my yard markers. So
we can't run up the middle every time. You've got to do a little misdirection there and get some of that.
Keeps that defense honest.
Yeah, that little short pass has worked 3 times now.
Double wing, man in motion, Woodward.
Wart up the middle again.
And he gets knocked backwards, and a nice play there on the bottom of that pile, 54 and 51 for Triopia. That'd be Lance Bogner and Ty Malcolmson on the tackle, and he got
2 yards.
2 yards.
He's got 2 yards 3 times in a row.
And so in with the plays, Fullerton. Triopia State with what I call the 5-3 defense. Brown County still in a double wing. Beheimer in the ball game. Man in motions, Woodward given to Beheimer around the left side. Shoot to the corner. He's going to get a couple of yards on the play.
Oh, he got more than a couple.
That's going to make it a 3rd and 6. Let's give him 4 on that. 3rd and 4. And so they're down to
Keokum back in for
the
Beheimer.
Triopia 27-yard line.
What do you do here, Steve?
I'm running Woodward or Wart probably up the middle. Nope, it's Keokum up the middle. He spins. There's a spin move. He's going to get outside. There's a flag. They're going to be holding. They're going to call a hold, I believe, on Trevin Volk. Flag was thrown almost right at him.
Yeah. That was way after the play.
Yeah, and the play was on the other side.
Yes,
away from him. And so it's going to go, going to be no gain on the play, and they're going to lose 5 yards on the penalty here. Holding declined.
Oh,
because
okay.
we lost a couple of yards on that play, so it's going to be 4th and 5.
4th down, 5 to go.
Get my eraser out of here.
Just about 8 minutes left here in the third quarter.
I'll try that pass out in the flat again.
I keep looking for that. Beheimer, Woodward in motion's Beheimer. Back to pass is Fullerton. He's looking in the flat. He gets tackled in the backfield. That would be Aiden Netherly, one of the defensive linemen for Triopia. Sacks Fullerton, and Triopia will take over on downs. 1st and 10. The Brown County defense needs to come in and hold them there. We didn't get the score, but we did move the football, Steve.
Yeah, but we didn't move it enough, did we?
Nope. And so it'll be 1st and 10 for Triopia. Mueller back in with the play. Struby brings him to the line. 2 split to the left. That would be Booth and Mueller. Shotgun Moore. Hands it off to Walker. And he's just barely, he's not even going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Steve, no gain.
He had that ball out in front of him. I was wondering somebody would pick that thing off.
Second and 10 out there. We're under 7.5 minutes left here in the third.
Trying to stretch us out, aren't they?
Yes, they are. Mueller, Booth split out to the left. Moore in the shotgun. Hands off again to Walker, and they stop him. He's going to get about, I'm going to give him almost 3 on that, Steve. It's going to be 3rd and a very long 7. And I came back with that same play again.
Yeah, they did.
Now, are they going to come back the 3rd time, fake that, and the quarterback bootleg around this side and either pass or go? Let's see what the play is. Nope, back to the original formation. Booth out there in the wing. Mueller under center. Man in motion was Booth, but they're going to give it up the middle again to Moore.
He's going to get a first down.
First down
10.
and Moore.
He's got 10-yard gain, 12-yard gain.
Let's see, they're going to mark that at the 40. I'm going to wait till they put the football down, Steve. 44 from the 31. 13-yard gain for Triopia on that play. And Triopia moves the football. We'd held them for 2 plays there, Steve. Couldn't do it for the 3rd one.
Can't stop that Moore boy. He gets into them linebackers every time.
Single wing formation, Mueller under center. They give it to him again up the middle, and
Flag.
there's going to be a holding penalty on Triopia, and the hold's going to happen back at the 45. And so the ball was moved across to the 42 of Brown County. Would have been a nice gain there, but that's going to be negated by a holding penalty. And that was one of those penalties that did affect the play.
Really, big time.
And so they'll mark it off from there. They're going to mark it off from the 45. They're going to take them clear back to the 35.
So that was like a...
That'd be like a 9-yard loss there.
25-yard loss, really, from where they were.
Yep. And it'll be first down, and we're going to call it 19.
Now let's do something with this.
Under center, that's Mueller, man in motions, Walker. They give it to Walker around the right-hand side. He's got some running room. He's going to get back. Thought they were going to stop him at the original line of scrimmage, but he gets about 3 yards beyond that. I'm going to give him about 12 yards on that carry. So it's going to be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 for Triopia. And a big down. Brown County's got to stop them and get the football back. Down to 5:17 left here in the third quarter. Brown County still leading 8-3 on the Cass Communications scoreboard. Double wing, man in motion's Walker. Double man in motion, that's illegal procedure. And they finally throw the flag on that. You cannot have two people in motion at the same time. And so that's going to set Triopia back from the line of scrimmage.
Kobe Ward lost his helmet there.
2 men in motion. Illegal shift, I think, is what that's called. I could be wrong. I don't have my handy-dandy officials.
From the line of scrimmage, is that where it
Yeah,
comes
that's from the line of scrimmage. It's basically a dead ball foul.
5-yard gain, or 5-yard loss.
5-yard loss on that. Going to make it a second and, we'll call it 12. 5:05.
Guess who's going to get the ball here?
Yeah, I can guess. Would the last name be Moore?
Yes. Stop him for the line of scrimmage this time.
He's right up on the quarterback. He's about 1.5 yards off the ball is all. Man in motion.
Nope,
Get
wasn't
second man through. That is going to be a Walker, and they're going to stop him with just, he's going to get about 3 yards. Give him 4 on that.
He carried them boys for 3 or 4 yards.
4 yards on that play. It's going to make it a 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Triopia. And they're carrying us.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to make that initial hit and drive back. Put your shoulder into it.
Well, they're pushing him, too, as they go. The offense is pushing the runner. See what we can do here.
Double wing, man in motion's Walker.
Moore.
And it's given to Moore, right-hand
There he
side.
goes.
He's going to get a first down on that, get out to the Brown County 45-yard line. Gain of 9. And a first down for Triopia, and they're moving the football now. Brown County's got to hold them on downs. 1st and 10, Triopia from the Brown County 45. They're up to the line and ready. Mueller hands it off to Walker straight ahead. He's going to get about 4 yards on that play.
So he went right over the back of 59.
Yeah. Brad Hillenbrand, is that right?
Yeah. No,
KJ Beck. KJ Beck.
Sophomore.
He's a good ball player. We got fans watching. Liam Ball says we got fans in Tennessee and Oklahoma watching. Single wing formation.
That was
illegal procedure.
Thank you.
Now we got to take advantage of that, though. So far, we haven't been able to take advantage of that. Second down and 11 for Triopia. 3:15 left here in the third quarter. 8-3.
Why would you do anything different if you was Triopia?
I wouldn't. I would breathe. Moore's had his breather, so here he comes back again. And our linebackers are too far off the ball.
Moore again.
And he almost fumbled the football there. He dove forward. He's going to get about
3 yards, 4 yards.
3 yards. I'll give him 3 on that.
Got somebody with a cramp.
3rd and 8, and we got to try Brown County boy with a cramp. With that, we'll take a station break. It's 2:55 left in the third. Brown County leads 8-3.
KLC Inc. has moved to their new location at 509 Pittsfield Road, next to Casting Lumber in the former Flynn Grocery location. They are an apparel shop that specializes in screen printing, embroidery, custom and team apparel, promotional products, fundraising items, home decor, and personalization of almost anything. They strive to make the customer number one and get the customer the professional results that they are looking for. Stop by their new showroom at 509 Pittsfield Road or call them at 217-773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it.
Culbertson is the heart of the communities we serve.
As we introduce our new logo and refreshed brand, we want you to know that we pledge to maintain the highest quality standard of care you expect here at Culbertson Memorial Hospital. We continue to remain committed to our care promise. What is our care promise? Care that proves to our customers that we do our best to meet their needs. Attitudes that demonstrate that we are here to serve our communities. Respect for all who enter our doors. Exceed the expectations of our patient. Culbertson Memorial Hospital in Rushville, empowering your health and healing.
The Ray Insurance Agency is an independent insurance agency in Mount Sterling. We offer competitively priced insurance products that fit the needs of you and your family. We specialize in personal, commercial, and agribusiness insurance products. So call me, Brad Cassing, today at 217-773-3851 for a free quote and risk assessment. We are located at 128 West Main Street in Mount Sterling. Our phone number is 217-773-3851.
At Brown County State Bank, our interest is in the students of our community. We think it's important to reward students for their hard work. With our Hoorays for A program, students can earn cash for their savings account. Plus, the students in school will be entered into an annual grand prize contest. Stop in the Brown County State Bank for Hooray for A's rules. Brown County State Bank, 101 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, member FDIC, and equal opportunity lender.
Triopia to the line, wishbone formation. Brown County looking to shoot some linebackers here. It's going to be Moore up the middle again. He's going to get almost the first down. He's going to be just short. It's going to be a fourth and less than a yard, Steve, as we're going to give him, let's see, move that out to the 44. 8-yard gain.
8 yards.
8-yard gain on the play. 4th and 1. Guess who's getting the football?
Yeah, no kidding. I knew who I'd give it to. Can you get him off sides here?
I don't know. They give it to him on the right side. He's got that plus a couple more. The pile is still moving. And he's going to get 5 yards on that.
5 yards off of it.
First down, Triopia. Ball down now to the Brown County 30-yard line.
He's up to 15 carries for 91 yards.
Clock's moving, minute 53 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Steve, we can't allow them to score because we're not moving the football that well. Wishbone formation. Handed off to Moore left-hand side, and he's going to fight for it. He's going to get 4 yards on that. Now call it 4. Be second and a short 6. Second and a short 6.
He splits that gap every time and gets a good gain every time, doesn't he, Steve?
Yes, he does. And why the linebackers are not closer and keying on him and using him as the key, I'm trying to figure that out. Handed off. Nope, the second man through. That's Walker. They went a second direction, and he's going to get a first down for him. He's going to get 7 yards on that play.
Oh, yeah, he is. Okay.
7 yards. Carter Moss making a tackle after 7 yards means that we're not beating them off the line. And so here they go. Single wing formation for Triopia. And given to Moore up front, he squeezes through. He's going to get. He can fall forward and get 2 yards.
Yeah, that's a victory for us. Get 2 yards for him.
Ball is now down to about the 17-yard line.
28 seconds left. They're going to wait till this quarter's over, I think. No, they can't. They got to get a play off.
They got to get a play off unless they get a penalty here. Here we go. Single wing formation with Booth in the wing, Moore at the fullback position, and man in motion, and ball up the middle again. Guess who?
Kobe Ward got him down, but boy, he got a big gain.
Yeah.
5-yard gain?
Yes. It'll be third and little short 3 at the end of 3 quarters of play. It's Brown County 8 and Triopia 3. We'll be back.
At All About Dance and More LLC, these are our core values. Perseverance by all studio members to put forth good effort to achieve goals. Innovative creation of original and unique learning environments. Fierce energy and community that builds student happiness, self-esteem, quick learning, and bold relationships. Integrity and investment in quality professional work where trust and high morals are practiced. Commitment to the studio family with loyalty, responsibility, and high expectations to create a lifelong appreciation for the AADM journey.
The owners and staff of B&N Trucking would like to thank you for trusting them for the last 20 years. They are proud to continue to serve you with your trucking needs and exceptional customer service. Learn more at bnntrucking.net or call 217-289-3555. B&N Trucking, a family-owned local trucking company.
Looking for a place to gather?
Meet me at the library.
Need free access to computers and Wi-Fi?
Meet me at the library.
What about a resource for schools and students?
Meet me at the library. How about a space designed just for kids?
Meet me at the library.
Where can all of Brown County go for books, history, entertainment, and community?
Well, meet me at the library.
Meet me at the library.
Meet me at the library.
Are you a CDL holder?
Back with you as we head to the fourth quarter. Triopia is going to take over. They have the football, and it's going to be 3rd and 2 for them at the Brown County 12-yard line. Trevin Volk was the person down. Hopefully it's just a cramp, and they can get the cramp worked out of it. Trainer's getting a workout tonight.
She is, yeah.
And so as we get ready for this second quarter, and boy, if there's ever a time we got to suck it up, it's right now, Steve.
Yeah, they've got, what are they on our
12-yard
line, so.
And we're not moving the football well on offense that we can give up this touchdown. I didn't look to see who came in. Wart moves into the linebacker position. Gives to Moore up the middle, and he's going to fight his way forward, get a first down and more. They're going to get down to the 7-yard line.
So a 5-yard gain.
5-yard gain on that play, and it'll be 1st and goal for Triopia from the Brown County 7. Brown County comes into this game 2-0, and Triopia 1-1.
Who beat Triopia?
Boy, that's a big. I think they lost week 1. You might ask one of the coaches down there. Maybe they can tell you. They came back late, I think, last week. Didn't they beat Greenfield?
Yeah.
And then who'd you lose to? Who'd you lose week 1 to? West Central. Man in motion. Ball up the middle. That's going to be Moore. And we're going to count that as a victory, Steve. He got 1 yard on that play.
Tackle made by Mason Henry and Lanning.
I'm about to run out of carries. He's got 20 carries already.
Well, you're going to have to start another line for him, it looks like.
Yes.
You have to move that guy below him. He's only got 1 carry down the line, so you can take over that line right below. It's been a one-pony show so far. Evan Murphy in the ball game in the backfield in place of Booth. Handed. Oh, the quarterback kept that ball. Loss on the play. Brown County gets a break there as Colby Wart read that and took Mueller down. And that'll be a loss on the play back to the 10. 4-yard loss. Poor quarterback again getting a loss, Steve.
Yeah, there you go.
That'll be 3rd and 10. Great big down here. Because Triopia cannot afford to kick a field goal. They'll have to go for it on 4th down. And so, you want to guess?
Yeah.
It's third and goal from the 10.
It's Moore or Walker every time, I'd say.
He's right up there on the quarterback's tail. And movement. And I think that's us.
Yeah, it was.
Marcus Perry?
Yes.
And we're going to give them half of that back. That'll make it 3rd and goal from the 5. And you got to watch out now, because guess who can get them all that 5 yards? And that's just hard-nosed football. It's all they're playing right up there at the middle. Linemen blocking straight ahead, and more driving straight ahead. They're just saying, hey, you stop us. Until you stop us, we're not doing anything different.
So is it 3rd and 5 or 3rd and 7?
It is 3rd and, I'm going to say 5. The ball's on the 5-yard line.
Who took the timeout?
Timeout, Triopia, with that
Triopia,
9:39 left here in the 4th quarter. Brown County leads 8-3 with Triopia on the 5.
You're looking for an extra income or a change of pace? Do you drive a tractor or pull a trailer in your current job? Come drive for Dot Transportation. Dot offers full-time flexible schedules and gives you the option to not touch freight. Looking for a part-time gig? As a part-time Dot driver, you can drive when it works best for you and fits your family's busy schedule. Just let us know when you are available. Whether it's once a week or once a month, it's up to you. Drive for Dot and you'll have access to state-of-the-art equipment and a company that roots for your success. Ready to join our team and sport the Dot Blue? Head to drivefordot.com or give us a call at 217-773-9463.
Got some more scores for you on the Cass Communication scoreboard. What do you got, Steve?
So we have Central over Unity, 28-14. So Unity did score a touchdown. We have, get down here far enough, Beardstown over Route 14-0. And let's go ahead and watch the game here.
All right, big play here, 3rd down and 5. Brown County made a mistake, jumped off sides. That got 5 of the 10 that they needed after we had set them for a loss. Single wing formation. Mueller under center. Ball given, no, it's given to Cordell Walker on a dive on the left-hand side. He's going to get down to about the 2. It'll be about a 3-yard gain on that. I'm going to call it 4th and goal from the 2-yard line.
Guess who's going to get it now?
Uh-huh. Yeah, they caught you maybe cheating in a little bit, gave it to Cordell Walker. He dived straight ahead. That was a straight 25 dive. In the backfield, Evan Murphy back there with him.
Yep.
Ball given to Moore. He's trying to fight his way into the end zone, and he's going to fall across the line. We had him tackled, just could not push him back. He kept his feet going. Touchdown, Triopia, making that a Triopia 9 and Brown County 8. Now let's see if they go for 1 or 2 here. We got a player down for Triopia. Maybe cramping up. And that's Ryan Snow. Teammate trying to help him get the cramp out of his leg. With that, we'll take a station break. 8:52 left here in the 4th. Triopia leads 9-8.
At Henry Automotive, they believe in honest, hometown service. They have the latest in technology and tools and are equipped for any job. So, whether it's an oil change, scheduled maintenance, a check engine light, or a major repair, Doug and Darren Henry, your ASE certified mechanics, are standing by to get you back on the road. Henry Automotive, located at 1157 690 East Street, Mount Sterling. Just turn north at the KC Hall onto Damon Road. Drive 1.8 miles and look for the big blue and yellow sign. Call Henry Automotive at 773-9066. Once again, that's Henry Automotive at 773-9066.
Triopia going for 2, single wing back. Moore in the fullback position. And tackled at the line of scrimmage.
Yes, he
as
was.
we shoot through there was Colby Ward shooting as a linebacker. And the score will say 9-8 with 8:52 left here in the 4th on the Cass Communications scoreboard. We'll be back.
This is Brandon Kindhart with Double K Firearms. At Double K Firearms, we treat you like family and want you to enjoy your experience while you're here. We buy, sell, and trade new and used firearms and much, much more. We offer an amazing selection and extremely competitive price. We would love to get you set up with whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's for hunting, recreation, or just adding to your collection. That's Double K Firearms, 212 East Main Street, Mount Sterling, or call 217-430-7523. And remember, always support local, and the best time to buy it's when you see it.
This is Tracy Hendricker with the Hendricker Funeral Home in Mount Sterling. On behalf of our entire family, we wish the best of luck to all the Hornet teams this season. Jamie and I have always been so proud of the athletic programs in the Brown County School District, which was such an important part of our own children's formative years. We are honored and humbled to have served so many families in Brown County and pledge to continue the tradition of assisting families with the dignity and compassion our community deserves. Thank you, and go Hornets!
As we had 8:52 left here in the fourth, Triopia takes the lead on a touchdown by Moore, correct?
Yes, 2-yard.
2-yard touchdown. And he's got how many carries and how many yards, Steve?
He has 21 carries for 110 yards.
And back deep for Brown County is Woodward and Beheimer. Up close. Fake the kick. Ready to kick is Moore. He just pops it up. And again, that was Dallas Clark. He made a fair catch on the play and then fumbled the football, but luckily, backing him up back there was Jake Lanning.
Yep, Jake stopped her.
Jake Lanning's having a good ball game on the Brown County side of the football. Kobe Ward has made himself known in there at linebacker. But Brown County's got to move the ball down the field and take a ton of time off the clock in the process. 8:52. Moss brings them to the line. Keokum, Woodward, Wart in the backfield, Fullerton under center. Given to Ward on the right side. He's got a little bit of running room, trying to get around the outside. Straight arms the Booth. He's going to get, I'm going to call it 5 yards, Steve. It's going to be a second. Let's see if they give him more. They might give him a little more on that. I'm going to wait till they get the final.
Yeah,
got a player down on the sidelines.
That Ward?
It's a Brown County person. That might be Ward. And with that, it's going to be a 2nd and 5. 8:35 left here in the fourth. We'll take a quick timeout.
For over 100 years, the people and businesses in Brown County have counted on Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling to assist them with their banking needs. As the only locally owned and operated bank in Brown County, Farmers State Bank looks forward to continuing this partnership for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank is locally dedicated to all your banking needs. Farmers State Bank and Trust Company of Mount Sterling, locally owned, locally operated, locally dedicated. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
St. Mary's School offers an excellent education, special activities, affordable tuition, and after-school care in a loving, faith-based family atmosphere. All students, kindergarten through 8th grade, are one-on-one, which means each student has their own iPad. If 5 or more students commit to attend St. Mary's School from Rushville and or Beardstown, St. Mary's can provide free transportation to and from school. It's not too late to register. Call Melissa at 217-773-2825 to schedule a tour today.
Hi, Chad Yingling here with Yingling and Nissen Insurance.
And Mike Yingling, also with Yingling and Nissen Insurance. Tell me about home and auto packages. It looks like we've had some companies with pretty competitive rates here the last few months.
We've done a lot of quotes here in the last few weeks. I've saved anywhere from $600 to even $1,200 off their annual premium. Been doing really well and saving people a lot of money and providing them excellent coverage.
Pretty competitive on the home and auto stuff if people want to quote.
We'd love to take a look at your stuff, give you a quote, and hopefully save you a bunch of money.
Give us a call at 217-773-3397.
When it comes to handling your taxes, ever feel a bit taxed? If so, why not give yourself some well-deserved tax relief and visit Larry Dunn Accounting. Larry and his staff have been helping clients with tax return preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, sales tax, and business consultation since 1980. Put their experience to work for you today. After almost 5 decades in business, their number one priority remains building long-term relationships. Larry Dunn Accounting, 443 East Main Street in Mount Sterling, or call 217-773-3400.
When it comes to your money, local is better. Farmers National Bank of Griggsville is here in the heart of the community, working where we live. We make sensible loans to our friends and neighbors so that we can help our community grow. Stop by and see our friendly staff and see what we can do to meet your financial goals. Located in Griggsville, Pittsfield, and Mount Sterling. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Steve Surratt, Steve Beheimer, Lisa Surratt, as Colby Ward comes over from the other side. I want to thank the Triopia coaches for helping him back over. Coach Rich Thompson, one of the escorts over, as they, I think, working on him. Steve, I think, cramp again. And
I hope
time
that's
out
all
till
it is.
time whistle blown till the coach gets back over on the other side. Don't want him caught in the play. Keokum in the backfield. He's the only wing back there. Fullerton under center. Pitch out on the left side. That's Woodward. And he's going to get nailed for a loss. A 2-yard loss. Took too long to develop there, Steve.
Yes, it did.
It's going to make it a 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 for Brown County with just about 8 minutes left here in the ball game. 3rd and 6. Got to get a first down on this play. We got to keep moving the chains. Montgomery in the backfield, I believe, to take Ward's place. Back to pass is Fullerton. Run that football.
He's going to
He
get
does.
a
He's
first
got
down.
the first down and more as he gets struck down from
Got
behind.
a 7 or 8 yard gain.
That was Sam Sullivan that brought him down from behind.
I'm going to give him an 8-yard gain. And a
First down. Gets it out to the Brown County 46. There again, tuck that ball and run it. Take off.
Got his helmet back on.
Yeah, he'll be ready to go here in a minute. They had to get it rubbed out of it. Thing about it is, those usually last for a few days. That muscle, if it's tight, gets really tight.
It stays tight, that's right.
Double wing formation, man in
Beheimer
motion.
Beheimer's got the ball.
Cuts it back to
Cuts
the
it back.
inside. He's got 5 yards. He's going to get it out. He's going to get I'm going to give him 9 yards on that. No, 8 yards is where they're marking it. Let's see where they're marking it on the sidelines. We'll wait. Give him 8 yards on that. To be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Nice run by Cole Beheimer on that play.
He cut it back in. And he's got some speed to cut it back in, too.
And with his speed, he sells that outside, makes some people make that commitment. Double wing. In motion, that's Beheimer. Back to throw, dump pass to Woodward. He's across the 40 and down to the 35-yard line. He's going to get a first down and an 11-yard gain on that, Steve, on a pass play. There we go. Let's spread them out. Looked like Tom Brady there for a minute.
he threw it over that defender, didn't he?
He sure did. He just lobbed it over the top of him. Double wing, Beheimer and Woodward in motions. Woodward given to him around the right side. Run, cuts it back. Going to get about 3 to 4 on this play. Let's see where they mark the football. Going to get about to the 32. We're going to call it 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. Sullivan with the tackle for Triopia on that play. Sullivan's been all over the field tonight. Brown County's opportunity to move the football here. Moss brings them to the line. Still got Montgomery at the fullback position. Woodward in motion and flag. That's either line offsides or procedural.
Must be offsides.
Offside, or moved.
Yeah.
5-yard penalty. 2nd and 12. Second 12 with this. Brown County needs a big play here, Steve, to get that yardage back.
See what we can do here.
Double wing. Beheimer in motion, hands off to him on the inside, going around the left-hand side. He may get some running room. He does.
Breaks two
he gets
tackles.
Knocked out of bounds at the 30-yard, 32.
He got rid of Adam Lawson there. He smacked into him.
I'm going to give him 6 yards or 8 yards on the play. Make it a 3rd and about a short 4. Ball sitting on the Triopia 29-yard line.
Quarterback keeper, maybe?
Might be. I'd run that bootleg again.
Yep.
Triopia still in at 5-3. Ball up the middle. That's going to be Montgomery. He hangs on to the football. Forward progress going to get him just about to the 25. That'll be so about 3-yard gain on that, Steve, because we needed 4. 4th down and 1. We got to go for it. We have no choice. 5 minutes left here in the ball game, and Triopia leading 9-8. I go back to it. We got to be able to go right up the middle with this ball and get the first down.
That's less than 1 yard.
Yep. Got him to jump off sides. Hard count. And Wart's back in the ball game, by the way. First down, Brown County. Ball now setting on the the back of the ball is on the 21. 4:57 left here in the 4th.
Gotta keep the momentum going here. We're scoring pretty quick here, though, aren't we? I hope, anyway.
Split out, Woodward to the right, Ward to the right, double wing formation. That'd be
Beheimer with the ball.
Beheimer around the left-hand side.
He had no blockers, but he got some yards.
Oops, sorry.
He got a 5-yard gain, 6-yard, 5-yard gain.
Well, they're going to mark that ball at the 5, 10, 16-yard line. 2nd and 5 for Brown County. So I'd say you got 5 on that,
I did. I just looked at the down marker over there.
Double wing, Ward in the fullback, giving to him right up the middle. He's going to get a couple of yards.
He's going to get 3 or 4 yards.
Give him 3 on that. It's going to be 3rd and 2. I'd go right back to that well again. You got to keep moving the chains. You don't need the big play right now. You just need to move those chains. Just try not to be too fancy here. 3rd down, less than 2. It's about a yard and a half. 3:32 left. Brown County down 9-8 to Triopia. WIBC action, double wing formation. Man in motion was Woodward, handed to Ward. He's going to get the first down and get us down to the 4-yard line is where they're going to end up marking that.
Okay.
That's going to be a 9-yard gain. Is that right? Well, ball's going to be back. Give him an 8 on that, Steve. First down, the backside of the football is on the 5-yard line. Be 1st and goal from the 5. And they're giving it to me. I'm going to take it. They've done that to us all night long. And we're wearing them down on that line. Both teams are getting winded here. Man in motion's Beheimer given to Ward. He fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown,
Brown County.
Brown County scores on a 5-yard dive by Colby Ward.
Glad to have him back in the game, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Got 2:51 left on the clock. That's the only thing, Steve. We almost got to kick the ball deep. We have to.
Takes a lot of 5-yard gains to get that back. Yeah. Kick the ball deep for sure.
Yep, and make sure you got your guys that can cover well.
Let's get 2 here. That makes a difference too.
Woodward and Ward to the right side. Double wing, man in motions. Beheimer rolls to the right.
Fullerton.
Pitches out to Beheimer.
Did he make it?
No good. Just short.
What happened?
By about a foot. He got knocked out of bounds, I think, with about a foot to go. And so with that, it's going to make it Brown County 14 and Triopia 9. That's a 5-point difference, Steve. We don't like that number there. We would have rather had a 7-point difference.
We sure would have. It would have made a difference.
All right, here's the difference right here, folks. 2:51. We're going to keep it right here. 2:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County leads 14-9. Both touchdowns have been a 5-yarder and a 3-yard Colby Ward. 1.5-yard Colby Ward. And he went out for a little while. They have been running more.
Yes.
And
Well,
I'm not
Walker,
saying,
more, Walker.
Got to throw a Walker in there on occasion.
Yeah.
If they try something else with the quarterback, we've been able to read that and sack the quarterback for a loss.
Gabe has been really good at kicking the ball off to somewhere where somebody's not, so they have to field the ball off the ground. That's probably a good play here again.
Yeah, and it needs to be at least a 30, 35-yard kick.
Yeah. Let's make them go 70 yards or 65.
Yep.
Getting fired up here.
Brown County crowd needs to get into this.
Scott Woodward's leading the crowd there. Okay, let's see what we can do here. 3 minutes left.
And setting it up is Blakely. I see a lot of speed out there, Steve.
Let's see what happens.
And here we go. He kicks it fairly deep. That's going to be taken back there, 23. He doesn't get a good stop on the football. I can't see.
Did it go out of bounds?
I think it touched his hands and went out of bounds. I thought it hit a player first, though, didn't it?
I don't think so. Gosh, how would I know? I can't see it from here.
Well, neither can I.
We'll wait and let them tell us. They're going to make us re-kick?
Yep, they're going to make us re-kick. 5-yard penalty on the kick. We'll kick off from the 35. Illegal procedure is the call. Got to get it a little more toward the center.
Five or 10 yard.
Well, it must be, we're kicking it from the 35, right? Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, instead of being behind the 50, they have to be behind the 45 on the Triopia side of things. And they're in Brown County territory.
Yes.
So you cannot afford to kick a short kick here. Okay, put it back there, buddy. Back is Walker. And can I tell whether that's 20 or
20?
Is that Murphy?
Well, that's a short kick. What was that all about?
Offsides is going to be called. That's going to set us back even further.
Offsides on Brown County?
Yep.
Boy, I missed that. 23's their other back.
Yeah, I think actually Cole was too quick there.
Sullivan is the other back. Well, we're shooting ourselves in the foot here.
Yeah, we're giving them 5 yards at a time here on the kickoff.
We had a pooch kick there, though, didn't we?
Yep. Let's see. No, the penalty actually was on Triopia. They were offsides.
Oh, okay. Good.
We'll take that. So we're kicking back off at the 40.
Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, they can't. Those guys can't go back beyond the mark. No, they went the other way. So I guess we're incorrect. We're going to kick off from the 30, folks.
It gives us something to talk about for a minute, though, didn't it?
Yeah, and now the up guys are between the 40 and 45 of Brown County.
And no time off the clock, and they gain 10 yards out of it.
And I can tell you now, we've got all of our speedsters in on this kickoff.
Hope we got tacklers, too.
I hope so. Here's the kick. It's kicked fairly deep. It's going to be picked up by 20, Murphy. He's going to get out to the 40-yard line of Triopia.
He got nailed by Kobe Ward.
And so it'll be 1st and 10 Triopia with 2:46 left here in the fourth quarter. Brown County leading 14-9 as they scored on a 5-yard Cole Beheimer touchdown.
Colby Ward.
Colby Ward, excuse me. Yeah, I was giving your grandson credit there. We haven't had a touchdown. Can I call a pick six here?
Be all right, wouldn't it?
I'd love to have a pick six here, but I don't think we're going to see the ball in the air.
No.
Well, I think we're going to see
More.
And a little bit of Walker. Single wing.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
Stopped him.
Yes. That was a loss. Maybe
That's
a yard loss.
A loss on that play. And that was Moore. Who's coming up off the bottom of that? 71. Guess Mason Henry is one of the bottom people there. And so it'll be 2nd and 10 for Triopia. And up the middle, second man through is Walker. They had him a couple of times here. He's going to get 6 yards or 7 on that play. We're going to give him 7 yards on that play. And he shouldn't have got but about 1.
That's right. He broke 2 tackles.
We're not hitting and wrapping. Hit and wrap.
Clock's going. Minute 45.
Single wing, Booth in the back in that wing for Triopia. He's in motion, given to Moore. He's going to get the first down and more. And
Cole Beheimer got him and Laney.
And that's too many yards with a minute and 31 seconds left.
That is too many yards. So that was
That's from the 48 down to
the 34.
14-yard gain. Single wing. Mueller under center. Quick pitch out to Walker. He's looking for running room. He's going to get tackled, but he's going forward. He's going to get 5 yards on that.
In there on the carry tackle made by Woodward.
I'm looking. Triopia's got 2 timeouts left in this ball game.
Second down, about 4 yards.
2nd and 4. In the wings, Booth. Man in motion.
Moore.
Giving up the middle to Moore, and he's tackled at his feet. It looks like
Jake Lanning. Got a first down out of that. So a 10-yard gain or a 5-yard gain?
5-yard gain. 1st and 10 Triopia. We're down to 40 seconds here. We just need 1 or 2 really good stops here to force them into a passing situation. Mueller under center. Gives to Moore up. No, second man through. That was Walker.
Yeah.
Everybody was on Moore. And he's going to be short of the first down, but we're going to be down to 23 seconds.
You got 12! You got 12!
What are they talking about, Steve?
We had 12 men on the field. You can't have 12 men in the huddle.
Okay.
Let's see what happens. Let's see what the call is going to be here. The officials talk it over. 16 seconds. Brown County leading 14-9. Fourth quarter. 3rd down, 1 yard for them to get a first down. Running the football, Steve, I'd say you got about 2, maybe 3 plays tops here. Brown County's just got to make a stop. And let's see what's going on. The way that it looked like we were going to play there, and they're going to converse again on this, as they didn't get it done the first time. We're not going anywhere until we see what's going on here. They quit talking about it again. Now
they're coming over to the side to talk to the Brown County coach. Okay.
20 seconds.
Triopia is trying to get on that line really fast.
20 seconds. They move 4 seconds back on the clock.
Sounds like Calhoun, doesn't it?
Yep. Ball is sitting on about the 13-yard line. Man in motion, given to Moore.
And he's down.
And he's got the first down. And probably a couple more. Give him 3 yards on that play. Ball's going to be down. 16 seconds off the clock is all. First down. Timeout. We're going to keep it here. This is too stinking exciting. Timeout Triopia as they burn one of their timeouts here with 16 seconds left.
You can't move the clock with the first down. You got the clock stops for the first down.
And as quick as their plays are going with those quick openers, they've got an opportunity to run 3-4 plays here.
So they're down to one timeout?
Yeah, they're down to one timeout. We have all 3 of ours, but I don't think we're going to have time.
We're not going to need them.
Yeah,
we're going to stop them here.
Okay, there you go. That's the Steve Beheimer prediction. We need a quick hit here and somebody to be in Moore's face when he gets a football. And you almost.
Well, Moore
when you played. Did you have a headhunter, a guy that basically his one job was to go where the guy went? Well, in this case, we got 2. You go where Moore goes, you go where Walker goes. In fact, I put 2 people on each one of them.
Well, see, Moore goes through the hole first without the ball and opens up a big hole.
Yeah, because everybody's trying to tackle him because they don't know whether he's got the football or not.
And then Walker comes through right behind him.
And to be honest with you, if I'm Triopia, I'm coming back with that play. Let's see what they've got up their sleeves here.
10 here.
Mueller under center. Booth in the single wing. Handed back a pass. Wide open and overthrown.
Yeah, good deal.
11 seconds left on the clock. That's going to make it a 2nd down and 10.
That was
from the 12.
Sam Sullivan that was out for that pass.
All right.
Well, that was probably a smart move on their part. He was
Try
wide
it
open.
once. Try it once.
Yeah.
We're expecting more up the middle.
Didn't take much off the clock there, so.
Let's see what they're going to do here. Triopia cannot afford a long extended play.
There's Moore right there in the backfield again.
Back. Nope. Counter crisscross. Booth with the football. It's being spread out. This is going to be a spread out play, and he can't make it in. 3 seconds left. What did I tell you at the end of the first?
4-yard line.
What did I tell you at the end of the first half? I'd be saying, watch for the counter crisscross. I just missed saying that.
You got her right there.
Counter crisscross. Ball gets to the 4-yard line from about the 10. And timeout on the field. Triopia takes their last timeout with 3 seconds. We're going to keep it here. That was, yes, that was Walker with that carry. Yeah. No, that was Booth.
Booth.
Late in the ball game, Triopia has always run a counter crisscross. And you've got to watch for that. And if you don't stay home, now our men stayed home. We just didn't get it spread out and get help. We spread it out, but we didn't get help on the outside.
So we missed a tackle. Missed that first tackle. He's going to get 3 more yards.
Yep. And I tell you what, I got 2 downs here, but I only got 1 play. You got 1 play here. I'm sorry, but if I'm Triopia, the guy has done work all night long. You got to give that ball to Caden Moore.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would have done that 3 plays ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they wasted a couple of plays there by not doing that.
So this about has to be the last play of the game. We'll just see how it works out.
It's either going to be a Triopia win or a Brown County win.
My prediction was
Brown County win.
That's right.
We're going to hold them. And usually when one of the Steve says it happens, so we're praying that's the case this time.
Let's hope we're 2-0 here. They come up to the line.
As Mueller under center, Moore right behind him. Man in motion's Booth.
Okay.
And we're going to get a procedure penalty against Triopia here. That is not going to be good for them. Legal procedure. I tell you what, Steve, I don't know if coaches in the booth calling saying they think it's going to be a pass, but I don't know if I agree with that. Counter crisscross, maybe.
I don't think you want to go up the middle with Moore now.
No, I think you're going to hand it to Walker up the middle.
He's fast.
I think 8 yards for a first down, but it's 3 seconds on the clock. Split
looks like
right.
A pass here.
Mueller split right. Booth split right. Man in motion is Walker. Back to pass is Moore. They're looking, thrown into the ground, but a flag on the play. And I think it's going to be a holding penalty. I think it's going to be a Triopia holding penalty. Because of where it was thrown. Let's see what the meeting says here. If it's a Triopia penalty, Brown County declines, Brown County wins.
Wow. Come on,
you say,
refs.
You say no. Decline.
Oh, yeah.
Brown County wins the football game. Steve Beheimer predicts the Brown County victory.
Steve Beheimer got lucky.
Now I got to go right into the Casting Lumber post-game show brought to you by your hometown family-owned lumber and hardware store. That's Casting Lumber Company, been around for 45 years. Casting Lumber Company, Route 99 South, Mount Sterling, 773-2611. Steve, got some stats for us there?
Man, I'm still trying to figure it all out here. This was a good game. So we had Walker with 15 carries for 86 yards. He done quite a job. We had Booth with 4 carries for 28 yards. We had Moore for 25 carries, 131 yards. We could not stop him. We had York, 1 carry for no yards. And we had the quarterback, Mueller, had 3 carries for minus 12 yards. They had 1 reception for 3 yards, and that was Snow. Okay, on the Brown County side, we had Fullerton with 4 carries for 10 yards. We had Woodward with 4 carries for 3 yards. We had Wart with 17 carries for 70 yards. Good job, Kobe. And we had Keokum for 4 carries for 10 yards. Beheimer with 8 carries for 53 yards. And Montgomery, we had 1 carry for 3 yards. On the receiving side, we had Beheimer with 3 receptions for 28 yards. And we had Woodward with 1 big one and then another 11-yard one, so he had 75 yards on 2 carries. It was quite a game. Brown County wins this game 14-9, and it was a nail-biter all the way, wasn't it?
It sure was. Good football. As we said, throw the records out, throw everything out the door when it comes to a Brown County Triopia football game. We're glad that you could be on tonight, and thanks Steve Beheimer, Lisa Surratt for doing it. Steve will look up a couple of scores.
No,
KLC
I was going to say my sister here, she's a big Cardinal fan, a Jack Buck fan. She said that's a winner. That's what Jack Buck said.
Well, let's look at the KLC Inc. players of the ball game, located 509 Pittsfield Road, Mount Sterling, 773-9090. KLC Inc. You think it, we ink it. I think on the Triopia side of the football, Caden Moore.
Yes,
there's no question there. Brown County side of the football, I'm gonna suggest 2 people. Steve, you let me know if I'm wrong. Jake Lanning, because he was all over the place tonight. He saved our hind end on a couple of fumbles, and Colby Wart.
Yes. Well, and then another one, Tate Fullerton.
Tate Fullerton with the 2
passes.
Yeah, he had some. How many yards? Passing and running.
Yeah, he had 28, 75. That's 113 yards for passing.
Okay.
And he had 10 yards running. But I'll tell you what, he made a lot of smart decisions.
Yep. And so with that, that is your players of the ball game. We'll add him on that. Tate Fullerton onto that. And those are your KLC Inc. players of the ball game. From Steve Beheimer, Steve Surratt, Lisa Surratt, we say thank you for listening and watching. This has been a BEC Hornet Sports production.